Sage, are we going PG-13, or can I use the F word as much as I usually?
Feel free to do the shoops and whoops.
Okay, cool.
One within. What was your character before
Veil.
Lathria?
Veil of Starlight. She was a
Iria.
tabaxi.
I feel like I've played with you before.
Possibly. Your name looks familiar, but who?
Were you on a die mission with like Storm Sorcerer, where we killed the Adams family?
No.
Okay, it wasn't you then.
All right, let us
Don't.
begin. Let's click play to this fancy title. Welcome everyone to the Living World Adventure, A Shade of Dinner, featuring myself, Sir Nerp, as the Dungeon Master, and the characters Etheria, Tia Vance, Vincent, and Zell. Begin with our PCs finding their way to the upper residential district of Kao during a dark and stormy night, each receiving a note requesting they attend a dinner hosted by one Marcus Toledo. The note mentions that an interesting business proposition will be offered. It goes on to state that whether or not you accept this contract, you'll be well compensated for your time. Stepping out from a carriage and reaching the manor door, we find Letheria, if you could introduce your character.
Sure. I have a description written up. I am going to both post it and then read it.
Okay, sounds good. Turn this music down a bit, it's a little loud. Go.
There is also a link there for her full character picture. But Letheria, while she looks like a normal elf with a long, slender body and pointed ears and a general lithe frame, there are some noticeable differences as well. For one, her skin is a deep shade of sea blue. This seems like a natural coloring as it covers every inch of her. Her hair seems even more odd. While it looks like normal hair, every other strand looks off, almost as if it's clear with a blue tint. When she walks into a somewhat dark area or her hair is touched, you can see why. The natural bioluminescence of her hair kicks in and starts to shine, giving her an almost faint halo of light. On her back sits two abnormalities that the player can only describe as looking like translucent blue wings, but they look aquatic in nature. Like they would be able to breathe under. I don't know what the hell I was trying to say. They ripple slightly with each breath, much like the gills of a fish's might. On parts of her skin, scales shine in the light. Standing next to her, one would notice the faint scent of sea salt. This always seems to come off her skin. It's faint, but noticeable. I gotta rewrite that.
Very good, very good.
I do have one question. Which faction are you affiliated with? Or
She's in the Grasping Hands. She'd be
Okay.
wearing her black hat.
Alright. Your carriage driver will take the fanciful... take his fanciful carriage to the side as you may approach the door, the manor.
She is also currently dressed in fine clothes, though they are very revealing, because... Come on, sir.
It's you.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, this is
Did
gonna
we
be
all
slowly.
arrive in a carriage together?
You're each getting a separate carriage.
Okay.
So you may approach the manor door. Or
Is-
technically over here.
Is there someone at the door to receive me?
You approach, the doors will open. You'll see before you a man dressed in a fine silk vest and white undershirt. He's obviously the butler of this place. As he will open the door and give a deep bow. Welcome, Mistress Letheria. He'll step to the side.
I would walk in, I would hand him my invitation if it's that kind of needed to do.
He'll take the invitation. He'll hover a strange instrument over it. Give a nod. Excellent. All is in order here. May I take your coat?
Yep, she will take off the cloak she is wearing and offer it to him.
Take the cloak, and he'll be like, right this way. The others are waiting in the lounge.
She will follow him to the lounge.
You'll pass by a long hallway filled with beautiful works of art. Intricately carved statue of a naked woman stands here in a strange dancing pose. Keep walking. More art. statue of what appears to be a soldier bearing the crest of House Toledo. Be here. Long manner is long.
Long manners.
Right. Open the door and stand to the side. They wait within.
She will walk in.
Alright. And he is going to go whoopably wobbly over here as we go and continue. Shortly after.
Mouth is super laggy, by the way.
Yeah, it has that issue. Let me make sure that the visions are not on. Yeah, visions are not on. It's just a large map, unfortunately.
Okay. It's fine.
Shortly after, in a similar method of travel, is Tia Vance. If you would introduce your character, I go and make character visible. Plop you in front of it. Yep, you got it.
Tia Vance is a aging human, wearing a lovely feathered cowl and cape. At his side is a thin rapier, and he has a very ornate longbow that gleams slightly with magic, strapped across his back. He has a World Wanderer brooch prominently displayed on his right shoulder, and yeah, he'll hurriedly make his way inside because he doesn't like the rain.
Very good. The doors will open as you approach, and again, this butler stands there bowing before you. Welcome, Master Tia Vance.
Hey, I got the right place, right? This is the fancy party place, right?
It is indeed. May I take your invitation, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it, scan it over. Very good, very good.
I think my map tools might have broke. Oh wait, no, there we are.
You're good.
Everything's better.
Let's see. Did you have a cloak on?
Yep.
Okay. May I take your cloak, sir?
Yeah, sure.
Take it. Right this way. The others wait in the lounge.
Moment.
And he's gonna lead you
I'll,
into the lounge, but while that's going on, this guy's not here. Probably put him there on accident. Did you want to do anything in the lounge while he's making his way over there, Letheria?
She will just walk in and make herself comfortable. I would introduce myself to people, but I'm just gonna wait rather than have you RP that
Okay.
while yeah.
Alright. And in that case, he would make his way with you over there. I'm just gonna drag you both.
Yep.
Same thing where he leads you into the room, and then he goes back to waiting for the others to arrive. Now, the next one to arrive would be Vincent. Alphabetical order is what I do.
Vincent, the full character art I threw in the Discord there. If you
Yep.
care to drag that over.
Pink.
He is always prepared to be received by people of standing, as he is a businessman of the Great Bazaar. On his left ear is an emerald earring, denoting him to be an emissary of the Emerald Marquis. And his whole accoutrement is designed to show him to be someone of letters. He's a businessman. He doesn't really like to get rough and tumble, but every now and then somebody decides to get ugly with things. So that's Vinny.
Very good.
Vinny would be not wearing a cloak or anything like that. He just simply has his regular coat, but and a strange effect to it. The rain just sort of runs off of it, even though it looks like cotton.
Very nice, very nice. You approach the doors will open, and the butler stands there bowing before you. Welcome, Master Vincent. Sorry.
Greetings. How are you, my good man? What is your name?
I am well, sir. It is Wadsworth, sir.
Wadsworth. Excellent. Very good.
May I see your invitation, sir?
Yes, of course. And he'll reach into his coat and produce the invitation.
Right, he'll take the invitation, scan it over. Very good, very good. May I take your coat?
No, actually, I usually wear this.
Very good, sir. In that case, follow me this way. The others wait for you within the lounge.
Excellent.
And again, I would have the, if you guys want to be in there, then that would be a thing, but you can just plop yourself in there as the back and forth bit. Next, someone not Azel, strangely enough, will show up, and I'm just gonna, same thing with them. You guys don't hear the conversation because you're way over there, but a rather skinny man, dressed in ragged robes with raggedy, unkempt, long-ish brown hair would enter, and he would take a seat. There. That kind of shuffles over to the side.
Shuffling as in, oh god, I don't want to be near this guy, or just kind of make room.
Bit of both.
Okay.
Next, we would have Zell.
Alright. This is Zel Miren. She's a Sharkai of the Mages Guild. A Cleric 1, Fighter 1, Wizard 1. She has pink eyes, ashen skin, which is kind of like freckled a bit all over her skin. She has a great sword strapped to her back. She wears black leather clothes, but she wears it over a chainmail. And there is a red sand that kind of just trickles out of her pockets and from beneath her clothes that gets to the floor, and it disappears as Elle walks away. It's just a constant thing that happens around her. Yep, she looks like she's ready for battle.
Very good. Approaching the door will open. You see before you a butler, bows. Welcome, Mistress Zell.
Hello.
May I take your invitation?
Take my invitation, Kip.
Scan it over. Very good, very good. May I take your coat?
She's not wearing a coat.
No. Cloak, anything like that, or no?
Nope.
Okay. Very good. Right this way. The others wait for you in the lounge. And Shoopa-Doopa moves over here. We'll put him there. There's one more NPC after you arrive, which will right after you arrive. He goes over there, then comes back. Layer. Chunky Ducky, you're gonna put yourself in there.
It takes a bit of loading every time I move between vision.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna delete the BBL on this map because it's not required. There you go. That should fix things up. Alright.
I will give a nod to Letheria and to Vinny, as I've seen them.
Very good. And last but not least, this woman would enter. Followed closely behind Zell. She would make her way down over here and just stare at this shelf.
Go over here then.
Can I make a knowledge check to who any of these people might be? Like, are they notable?
Sure. Give me a history.
18.
Alright, who do you want to know about?
Let's go with Scruffy guy.
Thomas?
Yeah.
Okay. Thomas. Right. He's not well known, but he is known enough, at least, especially to adventurers, as he is an adventurer himself. A studious mage interested in joining the Mages Guild, but still hasn't fully passed his assignments there. He has taken his time to wander the world for various tasks to prove his worth.
Could I do a history check on House Toledo?
Sure. You have no idea.
Sounds great.
Right. You have a bit of time to converse with each other if you'd like. Otherwise, I can speed things up.
Yeah, Letheria would stand up and walk over to Zell, and she would smile softly. My dears, it is a pleasure to see you again. And in better circumstances.
Also, new music, since you guys have all been introduced.
Did you guys already go over research tokens?
I've given
had
one research token to Remy. If you have one, let me know, and I can give you some information. No one else has really said anything about research, so.
I do not have one since I was a replacement
Indeed.
and had already spent my downtime day. I am sorry.
No, I don't have one. I just want to know if if you had already given out information on it or not.
Yeah, I've given it out to Litheria, as
Okay.
it is one of those and research ones.
Okay. Yeah, they'll respond to Litheria soon. It's good to see you again too.
So am I to assume that we are waiting on our host from the house, and we're just like the guests here right now?
Yes.
The eight of us.
Is there like a porter around, like a waiter?
Yeah, there are.
Like, Lotheria would order a drink.
Yeah, there are two of them.
To some
currently.
servant in passing.
It'd be easy enough.
Vinny
You were
would
given
make his way over to Zell and.
listed.
Well, if it isn't Zell, good to see you again. Now we.
Doing well, Vinny? How goes your business practice?
Oh, business is always good. Seems to be a bit of weather across the Great Bazaar at the moment, but nothing that affects business too much. The bazaar is always open, as you know. Who's your friend here?
This is Litheria, but I'm sure she can introduce herself.
As Zell says her name, she would reach a hand out to you. You might notice that her nails are perfectly manicured and slightly towards the edge of her knuckles are webbed.
Lovely to meet you, Victoria. And he would take the hand, and very noticeably, he doesn't so much grasp your hand as sort of allow his to cup it, as though he's trying not to put any strength into it.
Lotheria would smile at that, and you would sense she is impressed about a man who knows a proper greeting. The pleasure is all mine, I'm sure.
Oh, but of course, and noticing the marking, an agent of the grasping hand is always to be received well in case of one's personal status going sideways.
A smart man in many ways. I think me and you will get along just fine.
Albert will speak up.
So, why'd Toledo invite you here?
Who's he
I'm
talking
assuming he's gotten to me.
Yeah, to T-Vance.
I'll be honest, not quite sure. But, looks promising. Well, Toledo pays well. Got that going for you? Yeah. Have you worked with him before? Aye, I have. A time ago, but, this new proposition seems interesting. Yeah, this is, my first time a bit green. Not figuratively, just nothing wrong with green people, you know, but... Right. So, you want to give me a bit of advice, a few tips? Well, keep your eyes open, ears clear, and, listen to what he has to say. His assignments are fairly straightforward most of the time, but, well, sometimes they get out of hand. Now, in what kind of regards? Well, there's this group. They'll
they like to mess up his operations. I've dealt with him a couple times, but
those people.
I dealt with him a couple times, but that was when I was still part of the guard.
Oh, you were a guard for what? Like personal guard or?
Part of the merchant guard.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Sure, go ahead.
Vance is not making any effort to be quiet or secretive, so.
Yeah, since
I'm
you rolled a-
involved in trying to impress people,
You're
so
too involved
not
right now.
at all.
I would say if you want to hear it, you can.
Oh,
From my
no,
perspective, but-
Just straight up in character, he would have been meeting new people and trying to make connections, so it's perfectly reasonable in character that he wouldn't have heard the conversation.
Do you have any idea what this proposition's gonna be?
Oh, no. I haven't heard anything. Just kinda, hey, show up, have a good time.
Right.
So, that's what I'm here to do.
Well, it's likely gonna need some strong men and women, as it were. So, keep your sword arm ready.
Yeah, did you ever meet anyone else here?
And he'll point at the rest of the people.
Yes. The wizard there. He's not being quiet at all as Thomas is just looking at him like, really, dude? Yeah, he's had issues, you know. Been a bit of hard times on him. Sleeps on the street most of the time. A lot of people don't really go for that. As for, her down there, Lady Jane. She's a decent merchant here. Sells some good potions. I imagine she's here to, help us on any resources we need to purchase for our operation. Not sure why he's here, though, as he points towards, Thomas again. Tom just like, seriously, dude, oh my god, you're such a dick. But he just shovels over here, trying to listen to these people instead of listening to you guys. Don't know who she is, though, as she points towards Mirda, who's currently looking at the shelf. Yeah, don't know who she is at all.
Alright, well, thank you. Very much for helping me.
Hey,
I'm sure we'll get along splendidly. My name's Teo Vance, by the way. You can call me Teo.
Albert Bagstock at your service.
Excellent. And he'll offer his hand to shake.
Yeah, he'll shake. Meanwhile, back to the Zell, Letheria, and Vinny conversation.
So Vinny would notice Thomas is sort of leaning over and would kind of lean behind Letheria and go, excuse me, can we help you, sir? What's your name?
Oh, my apologies. It's Thomas, sir. Just conversation over here is not the best. I didn't mean to intrude.
No,
Letheria-
not at all. Oh, please go
Letheria
ahead.
would- Sorry. Go ahead.
You said for you to go ahead.
Oh. Okay. Etheria would turn around with all her charm and beauty and smile at him and offer him a hand. Well, you're more than welcome to join us.
He'll shake it awkwardly, not really sure if that's what he's supposed to do. So he's like,
No, that wasn't what he was supposed
I
to
know
do.
it's not. It's like, thank you, I appreciate it.
She would let her hand linger on his for just a moment longer before it falls back to her side.
He would blush, but he's keeping his eyes down. So this operation gonna be interesting one, I think, eh?
Oh, perhaps. What do you know about the operation then?
So just something about us being sent to deal with some bad men. The underground here. At least that's what I heard.
The Underground, that's quite an ominous name. What have these folks been doing?
Black market dealings, things like that. Things that the merchant lords here don't approve of. Like the black market thing, 'cause, merchant dealers do what they do, but,
I've always found the term black market to be more of a matter of perspective than true direction, if you understand my meaning.
Well, as do most merchant lords here. But, Toledo, he's a shining beacon in this city, as it were. He doesn't approve of the illicit trade of drugs, poison, slaves, even, good man.
Etheria is going to turn around and watch Theo Vance just slowly slinking closer and closer.
Hi. And he'll wave awkwardly.
Good day to you.
It's not really a good day. It's raining pretty hard. It's kind of miserable, really. But sentiments are shared.
Oh, and what is the problem with a little water?
It's cold.
She would roll her eyes.
You see, it's
Also
all a
wet.
matter of perspective, as he would nudge Thomas.
Well,
He laughs
you
awkwardly.
are as well welcome to join our conversation. No need to serpentine you.
Oh, all right then.
Step to the side to allow proper formation here. It's weird. Now he's confused. He'll step over here.
Wait, no.
Very
As
afraid of
Thomas,
her.
as Thomas goes to step away, Etheria will gently put her hand on his elbow to keep him in place.
No. He will not escape, although he looks very uncomfortable.
Vinny would take a step back, knowing that there's a certain decorum to allowing conversation.
So,
I mean, I don't think it really matters. Technically, we'd be standing in a circle. The map just doesn't really allow it.
Yeah, it doesn't. I just, it looks fancy. Don't mind me.
I assume you guys got the fancy invites too.
I did indeed. Though I must admit, I was ignorant to the name Toledo before I came here.
Agreed. Which is unusual for myself. I usually like to keep track of most of the merchants and lords in the area. Normally, they have a certain amount of name to them and a ring to it. You know what I'm saying? This guy has no ring. It was very confusing.
Yeah, I really haven't heard anything about them either.
For reference, where exactly are we? Because I have no idea.
You're in the floating city of Kao, in the upper
Excellent.
district. Super high class, as you can tell from this giant manor. Come back in.
Is this the same manor I was in before?
Yes. Yeah, you kidnapped a person right over here.
Yep. Can we get into that vault?
Vault is still in the map.
Where was it? Can you point it out? I was
Yeah.
zoomed in.
Yeah, it's over here. That's where you kidnapped someone in the vault's right next to it.
Oh,
But you guys don't know
sounds like a good time.
I know where everything is.
But yeah, if you're curious, Lady Jane, she's a decent merchant, sells potions and whatnot, pretty good alchemist and follower of the gods. As for her down there, Mira Bennett, well-off noble here, just one of the richer families. She doesn't really do much. Her father is a businessman, though.
So was her invitation simply courtesy, or
I feel like it's a way to get her,
she's a connection?
yeah, connection to her father, I think. Alright. But the lights in this room are glowing magical.
Your standard fare kind of thing, like
Yeah.
eternal lights kind of thing.
Yeah, you're in a full-on super fancy mansion. So they have plumbing, they have lighting, they have magical benefits to everyday life, so it's standard stuff like that. You would also notice, look at Thomas real quick to see if he has anything important to you.
I'll probably
As
see
an
the various
aside-
magical items that my colleagues have.
You would notice that, probably, yeah. Unless they haven't hidden behind,
Yeah,
like...
you would notice Lytheria has a magical dagger on one hip, a magical sword on the other, and a magical ring. Though both the sword and the dagger look very ornamental and almost like they wouldn't stand out in a place such as this. They're very well made.
As for Thomas, you can tell that why he's not magical in any... or his clothing or equipment's not magical in any way, he does have a spark of magic to him. Likely to be of an arcane spellcaster of some sort.
Sage,
Uh,
Lytheria would order a drink for Thomas.
For Zell, she has nothing magical except for a ring, her van brace, which is the Taltican van brace, and then, oddly enough,
sands.
yeah, the sand that's kind of pulling around her on the ground is magical. Very magical.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
really?
assume
That's-
Vinny has like 5 billion magic rings.
No, actually. He's flat, except for the fact that you would recognize him as a caster. That's about it.
Neato.
Velastra, Celia, is that Set's old item?
It is.
Cool.
Hey, I would like to make a history check on whether or not I would recognize the Bennett family.
Also, Thomas would take the drink and drink it shakily.
Yeah, she's having fun with this.
F12. Let me go look at her notes.
Keep in mind his involvement with the bazaar and merchants.
Actually, since she's the only one that hasn't been spoken about yet, I will also history check her.
Go ahead. Very nice.
Jesus!
You know that she is a well-off noble of KO. Her family run a long line of...
You've got. Oh, you're a wizard, right? Yeah.
I have 60 intelligence.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a second. I realized.
They deal in various jewelry and gems and whatnot, but they also run a carriage business. You've actually used this business today.
Never been to Kale before, but I know a whole lot about her.
You know that they are rich enough to own their own airship. Small,
Ooh.
but still.
Wow. That's ballin'.
Yeah, yes, Rem.
OOC question. The shit with Jacob's RP event with the weather and KO moving all over the place, is that canon I see for this game?
It is, which is why the full retina of guards are not here. You've noticed 0 guards.
It's also probably why it's really fucking stormy.
Indeed.
I mean, it can be raining without KO moving all over the place.
It is very stormy and all that because of the current issue going on.
Okay, got it. Just wanted to check.
The mansion seemed well maintained whenever I got here, right?
Yeah.
Like it. Alright.
At this point, Wadsworth would enter through this side door again. Everyone, dinner will be served momentarily. You would follow me to the dining hall?
She would pass
yeah,
it
sure.
to a passing waiter and follow.
Tovans will just quickly look at inside the cabinets to see if there's anything interesting in terms
There.
of magics that are dangerous.
You don't notice anything magical? All that could just be because of the protective glass, but there's plenty of shiny things in there. A lot of things worth money.
Well, he's not interested in stealing, he's just interested in, hey, is anything going to kill me?
Yeah, you don't notice anything that's instantly like, I'm gonna kill you, in this room at least. But he
Perfect.
would
No,
lead you
stuff,
across. Dining hall.
stuff that's gonna kill
And
you.
Vinny would extend a hand, basically, kind of a ladies' first gesture.
Let me make these people visible players now. They're entering the.
She would smile and nod to him and walk first, or I mean, with Zell if Zell walks at the same time.
These NPCs. Right. You would find your seats assigned. As long as you're close to him, it's fine. I don't. But they are assigned, so you'd be like, "That's my seat." So.
Okay, I gotta ask this. Is anyone specifically assigned at his right hand?
That is a thing that he would have. Yes. Let me look at my notes again.
Can I be? Because I asked. I want to be special.
Sure.
Cool.
Let me be special, DM.
This he's facing this way, so this would be his right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Where is Vinny's assigned seat? That is the question.
Wherever you want it to be.
I'm gonna unsnap the grid. Hey Sage, is this gonna be a White Glove Society type of mission?
Maybe.
So, so long as it doesn't get all eyes wide shut, I'm good with it.
I don't know what that means.
All right. He's actually on.
Moving on.
All right. As you guys make your way to the dining hall, you can see it is well kept with fanciful tapestries lining the walls and paintings, several shelves filled with fine porcelain vases and plates and various, things you find in a dining room. 2 large chandeliers hang from above, and a decent-sized shelf in the back filled with books. There. It's fanciful, but it's full of books.
You seem very practical.
Yes. Right. At this point, we have to go scrape over to here. Several servants will make their way in, all bringing forth a dish before you. It is your favorite meal, as they have done their research.
I too like Steam DMs.
Oh yeah. They know the. They know my favorite shark hide from Elder Shark Hide.
They don't know that, but they get it close as they can.
They will do anything for your dinner, but they won't do that.
Do these servants and these guard, do they look well treated?
Oh yes, definitely.
Okay, and they look happy,
Oh,
kind of
yes.
thing.
Very much so.
Excellent.
Sage, the extra seat at the table, those aren't actually there, I'm guessing?
Yeah, they're not there.
Okay, just check. Making sure we're not, supposed to be waiting for 3 more.
Nope.
Also, is the guy himself supposed to be here?
He is. He'll be here very soon.
Okay.
He
I'm
needs to
going
make his
to,
grand entrance.
I'm gonna start virtual casting and purify food and drink.
That is rude, yo!
Right, well, the guards don't know what you're doing, but they were told not to do anything like that, so you are able to
I'm
do so.
assuming. Did I see anything magical from my walk? Aside from the standard magical house fare.
Let me look at Reggie real quick. You don't find anything from Magical House Fair other than that, but let's see if Reggie has something on him.
Never be too careful.
Nope, just standard house fare.
Sounds good.
As you are all seated and your meals are placed before you, this relatively old but finely dressed man will enter. His guards trailing along behind him. As Wadsworth will give a deep bow. Master Toledo. He'll give a little hand wave.
If etiquette dictates that in this situation, she would stand. I don't know what your etiquette is.
It would.
Yeah, Tevance would get up and bow if that's appropriate here.
regardless of personal customs, Vinny would still stand as the master of the house.
Is everybody else standing?
Yeah, all the NPCs are standing.
All right. Zell will be the last one to stand, just when in Rome.
Just sort of like, oh shit, we're doing that?
All right. Everyone stands. He will give a little nod of appreciation and will take his seat.
After he said she will sit.
Right.
Same. Then he would wait until he sits.
Right. Let me look at my notes for this part.
Oh, and everybody else said it's all said.
Ah, yes, yes. Welcome to my humble abode. He'll give a sitting minor bow to the assembled group. All of you people and all the NPCs. Now then, we have some business to discuss, but first, let us eat. Do any of you choose to eat?
Letheria will eat.
Teovance will wait until Marcus has served his own plate before eating.
Oh, the
So if he's not eating, then
he is
Teovance
indeed eating.
then
He was not served.
Huh? No, he's been served.
Oh, I thought you said he was not eating.
No, he is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he does get his plate and will fancy eating.
Yeah, Vinny will eat, but he's not really eating as he normally does. He's sort of taking small bites, ready to conversate if the need arises. You know, not the whole. He can swallow quickly if he needs to respond.
Let me think. I think I like Mira more than Thomas, so I'm going to center the Purified in the center right here to give us both.
Okay.
Give both our meals.
you're not giving it to Vinny.
It's a 5-foot radius,
No.
so I can't reach you.
He just pushes his plate across the table.
But everyone does eat then, yes.
Yeah. Teovance will eat.
In that case, you all gain the benefits of a tier 5 food token.
Which is...
Pretty good. Go get that information.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Let me go prop that information up. Meantime, while I'm finding this out, you may converse.
I am quite worried about getting a tier 5 food token.
I mean, in a rich guy's house, it's not gonna give you your 1. Come on now.
Sure. Teovance will look at Mira, and between bites, he'll take a napkin and, make sure he's nice and proper before looking at her and saying, Miss Bennett, was it?
Yes. You are?
Teovance Forval. I'm quite new here, and I heard that you've been here before. You've experience in these matters.
Indeed. I found
Do you have
it?
'We get 5.
5 of those options you get to choose.
Would you like me to mark those in Discord?
Yeah. Send them your choices to me.
One moment while I deliberate.
Yeah, you have no idea of any. The rolls are horrible right now, unfortunately.
It's alright. Shit happens. This is invariably what happens. I had a great day with Zahir earlier this week, so this is what.
rolled so many 20s.
Oh, Sage, did you not want that privately?
Privately or not, either way.
You said send it to me, so I thought you meant in private.
Either works. Just as long as I know what you choose. But yeah, you get to choose 5 of those options. While you guys are choosing...
Wait, we get 5 of those?
Yeah, it's tier 5.
Well, excuse me while I go back to that.
Meanwhile, Marcus would speak up. Yes, well, I have quite the interesting proposition for you all. I have need of a group of well-off adventurers to handle a delicate situation here. There's a man by the name of... Oh god, why did I blank right then? I have it in here though. Right.
Tim.
Totally Tim, yes.
Tim the Enchanter.
That's why
Timmy.
I kept wanting to say Marcellus Kingville, but that's completely not right. I have it. It's good.
What?
And then
We're
the
good. It's
plot
not that.
thickens.
Okay. By a man named Malcolm Black. Corrupt merchant here.
God fucking damn it! Why am I not playing my other characters? Oh.
Well,
All right, so I'm gonna make a history check to see whether or not I recognize the name.
Sure.
Me too.
Hey Sage, you gain half your proficiency bonus, rounded up or down.
God
Actually,
damn it!
advantage.
Round down.
That's what I thought, but
Right. Zell and Teovance, you know things. Okay.
hold on, let me.
By the way, I'm so happy that you're bringing back Malcolm Black and Sage.
Yeah.
Like, I'm legitimately. I fucking love that character.
Alright. You both know that Malcolm Black, obviously, as previously mentioned by Marcus, is a corrupt merchant of KO. He deals in drugs, kidnappings, murder, assassinations, thievery, burglary, and different things like pickpocketing and burglary. A lot of bad things. He also deals with various, most recently actually, he dealt with the kidnapping, or at least allegedly, as he wasn't been able to be pinned on it, of one Timothy, an ex-thug of his that was scheduled to be set up in court, or the word for this, as a...
Patsy?
No, not Ponzi,
Gecko?
no, he's going to speak in court on behalf of the victims.
Witness?
Oh, witness?
Yeah, as a witness. Why can't I remember words right now? I'm blanking so
Uh,
bad.
Timothy
Remember when
was
I
an
said you
Witness
could talk
for the
when you're in
prosecution.
game mode?
Yeah, he was going to be a witness for the trial, for the court,
for Marcus Black.
against
No.
Malcolm Black.
Against
okay.
Malcolm
But
Black.
unfortunately, he was
Malcolm.
kidnapped, and they weren't able to pin it on anyone, as the kidnappers, or maybe just himself, got out without a single one seeing them. Sight, no sound, no alarms raised, just vanished.
For Timothy, he was an ex-thug for Malcolm,
Black.
and he was going to testify against him.
That's the word I
Right,
was thinking of.
perfect.
Testify. Yes, he was going to testify against him.
And where was he being held?
He was being held here, as Marcus Toledo was keeping him safe, although not safe enough apparently. Prior to that, Malcolm Black ordered an operation to hold a war between two rival lizard folk factions down below in the jungle. These factions both provided Kale with necessary resources And through his plan, he was going to corner the market, becoming a monopoly of this source of food and whatnot. But his plans were thwarted by adventurers, luckily. So, you know that he is a bad man.
Can I make a history check because I was a merchant in Cal for that specific situation?
Sure.
Really want to have knowledge of this guy. I'm sorry. God, okay.
Nope.
All right.
You have
Cool.
no idea.
You
Alright.
don't even know KO is floating at this point.
Right? Oh my god.
Who am I?
We're getting all the rolls. We're getting all the bad rolls out of the way. That's what we're
Oh,
doing.
you haven't seen mine yet. You'll be ready for that.
Indeed. Well, the operation will be to infiltrate Malcolm Black's operation, his estate, garner the evidence we need against him, and if necessary, if he resists, take him out. The people here are done with his skullduggery. It's time we take him down, but must do so within the confines of the law. That's why we have all of you here. We have Albert, provide hired help and muscle for those who need it. We have Jane, provide potions and any sorts of that nature for your aid. Thomas here, for scrolls and whatnot. And Mira, to aid in the purchasing of any things that are required. She is bringing the coin to this expedition. Now then, do you have any questions?
I do have one question. Of course, absolutely.
How is it expected that we are to enter Malkin's abode?
That is where Mira comes in. She has paid off several of his workers and has acquired various uniforms that are of his workers that you will be provided with.
You will see her nose wrinkle slightly at that, but she won't say anything.
My question runs specifically along the fact that this Malkin character, he's not going to like very much that we're going to interrupt his business. So, are you aware of his particular specialities? Does he dabble in magic? Is he dangerous with a sword?
But
What are
he
we looking for here?
But he is quite deadly with a knife. He skulks in the shadows, like all the other rats of this city.
Of course. And you can see that outwardly Vincent is playing nice for his host, but he didn't particularly appreciate the rats of the city comment.
What kind of resistance are we expecting? I'm assuming Miss Bennett did provide us a great service, but surely she couldn't hire everyone in his employ, right?
Indeed. Now, while that is true, most of the Malkin Black's forces will be handled by friend Albert here, but the ones that he and his men cannot handle, you all will be dealing with. A bunch of thugs and lower life mages and whatnot. His standard rabble, but his lieutenants as well, as those will likely keep close to Malcolm Black.
Shall we cut to the chase on one of the most important questions and talk about coin for this mission?
As you wish. Well, we are prepared to provide you with plenty of coin and appropriate tools for the expedition. And upon completion, well, ignoring anything that you would find in there, there are things that are within my grasp that I can provide you with.
And would it be your wish that this expedition ended with simply evidence, or in a more permanent way?
I know Malcolm Black has whittled out of evidence before, so I would not wish this, but if he attacks you, by law, you will be allowed to attack him back to defend yourself. So, if it comes to that, a permanent end would not dissuade me.
And I assume a permanent end would pay a more permanent bonus for the risk taken?
If the legal ways failed, then yes.
She would smile and nod and seem satisfied with that.
At this, Wadsworth will speak up. My apologies, sir, but there is the matter of the packages. Yes, my apologies. I have something for each of you. It was requested of me by, well, no matter what. Either way, hand them out, Wadsworth. Of course, sir, of course. You'll go around the table, handing each of you a small black box and a letter on top of it. Also, I just got an error. Let me put him down so he doesn't get freaked out. Now then, the box remains closed, but the letter I can send to each of you. The Lytheria. Go find each of you on this listing of. Oops. Bill's letter. Go back to here, and we go find Interior and message you with Vincent's letter. Go back here and message Neo with the event's letter. Each of the NPCs also receive a letter and a box, and they will all read the letter, looking a little aghast, like, what the fuck? And then they will open the box.
Okay. I have an important question for you.
Yes?
I sent it to you.
Yep, okay. Okay. And if you
Okay.
open the box.
I'm like, okay.
Who gave me the box? Was it Wadsworth?
Yeah, Wadsworth handed everyone a box and a letter.
All right. That was the letter that you sent me.
Yep.
Or
As
What
soon
was it that? What was it that Marcus said about these letters in the boxes?
that they were to be given to each of you? That he didn't mention who sent them, but it wasn't him.
No.
Dan, have you opened the box? He
Uh,
said,
Vinny
I
pulls
still
the box
have-
towards him.
actually, wait.
Etheria will open the box.
inside the box, you see a crossbow, hand crossbow, loaded with a bolt pre-prepped. Each of these will also have a crossbow bolt in their box, loaded and pre-prepped. Anyone else who opened the box? Same thing.
Yeah, Vinny would. Yeah, okay.
As soon as the box opens, everything goes dark. You cannot see a thing, even with dark vision. As you hear, let me post this GIS to you, and read to you this message. Alright, so you can push play to that, and you would all hear the scream and a thwang of a crossbow bolt and a loud thud.
Is it coming from
The
where Marcus
The
went?
thud comes from where Marcus is. as suddenly the lights turn back on. As you see the guards freaking out, all standing around him. Oh, what happened? Where's the attacker?
Vance will look at him. Is he dead?
Seems a bit. Give me a medicine check.
Etheria will also run over and look at him as she has heal spells. Second.
Vinny's going to try and make a perception check to see whose box has been opened.
Everyone's boxes, other than the players who said they didn't open the box.
I haven't opened mine.
I've not opened mine either.
I have.
Okay. And then a look around to see if any of the crossbow bolts have been fired.
Strangely enough, all of them.
All of them?
All of them. All the bolts are missing.
Including mine.
Yes.
I will now open my box.
The bolt is missing. Oh, and since that has ended, let me send you guys the next music. Copy.
Did the medicine checks reveal anything?
He is dead. That is 17, right? Is the highest roll?
Yes.
Yeah, he's
I
dead.
rolled a 14.
He appears to be dead.
Was it shot? Does he have like a crossbow bolt?
Flipping him over, you can see that there is a crossbow bolt in his chest and blood pouring from the wound.
Similar to the ones from the crossbow?
Indeed, it appears to be a
Only
crossbow
one?
bolt from a hand crossbow.
Only one.
Only one.
What is the angle at which the crossbow bolt has entered the man's chest?
Give me an intelligence check.
I have an advantage on those now. $22.
22. 22 reveals that it came from... So he was standing here, although he might have moved, because obviously he's prone here, and the chair is still standing as if it would not tipped over or anything like that.
Yep.
So, the angle is kind of like... Let me get a drawing tool up. Object layer, make it purple, thick of 20 feet. Kind of like this. Oh, that's let me token layer so it's actually visible. Kind of like that.
Okay then.
So it came from Zell's side of the table.
It came from Zell's side of the table.
Or Zell's side of the room, anyway.
Right, the guards are going to shuffle around. What happened to him? The hell? Is he alive?
Unfortunately, no, your master has passed. Does anyone have Zone of Truth?
Right. At this, Reggie will step up. All right, everyone! No one's leaving the house to find this murderer! As he points towards Vinny way over in the back.
Does it not seem
Well,
obvious?
you know that I wasn't going to leave until we figured this out. You have to understand that the Emerald Marquis would not particularly appreciate if one of his emissaries was involved in something as dirty as a murder of a lord of chaos.
Does it not seem obvious that the boxes themselves that he personally handed us were trapped in some way?
Oh, the entire situation is completely suspect. There is no doubt in my mind about that. And he's just staring at this guy.
Test.
It's an interesting theory. Let's check him out then. Should be noted that Marcus was not given a box. Check magic.
Her box is still on the table.
He's gonna check out your box.
So no detect magic on the boxes.
There's no magic on him.
Did you guys indicate the origin of the crossbow bolt?
Zell will speak up. Yes, it came from this side of the table.
These two are going to stand up.
Don't worry, as Vinny holds up a hand. Everyone's crossbow bolt was fired. They're all gone. This is obviously intending to point suspicion at everyone in this room.
That
Everyone
is a
stay
very,
calm and keep from doing anything rash.
that is a very good question. Are our crossbow bolts? You said they were set. Are they not set now?
They are no longer
Had
set.
they been fired? Okay.
Yeah, there's no trap on this box, or on the crossbow itself. Although the crossbow's been fired, same as the other 4 on this side. Or 3 on this side, I can count.
The interesting thing is that I did not open my box until after the assassination, but my crossbow bolt was still missing, which leads me to believe that the bolts were themselves illusion, and that the...
Unless you opened the box when the dark was out.
I can confirm that the bolts, at least to my eyes, were not magic.
Well, you can't see them anymore.
Well,
Wait, did you actually have detect magic on the entire time?
I assume. One moment.
Let's see if any breaks in the wall over here.
Correct.
The wall's solid.
Alright, and then he's gonna look in this particular.
Well, one of us did it! Come on now, which one of you is the murderer? I mean, what if one of us didn't kill him? Nor did I. Nor did I.
And if you want to go pointing fingers, who would have access to shutting off the house's magical light?
Reggie would speak up. Well, the cook. Or Wadsworth here.
Yes, so one of you. So I suggest, if you want to start laying blame, that it rests outside of us. The boxes given to us were gifts, not sent here of our own accord, and we have no way to have eliminated the light from this room.
Also like to point out that, well, I can't speak for Thomas or Mira or Jane, or Albert, but the other 4 of us were invited by Marcus. We did not come willing. We did not come just on our own accord.
Roll me a persuasion, Rem.
Yes, sir, DM, sir. Let me double check, I think that's... Yes, it is, and... What does that give me? Alright, I get advantage on this because food is a thing.
Alright. It's a fair point, but could have been a spell. Look, you're all new here. You're all adventurers, at least some of you are. Either way, I still have to do a full search on this. Maybe it was someone else. But, if it was someone else, they're definitely still in the house. As is, as soon as he is harmed, the place goes into lockdown. Not visible, at least, but it'll be a bitch to leave this place now.
Wait, everyone... Your notes, what did they say?
Do you attempt to show anyone your note?
Well, I'm asking for theirs.
Yeah, I'll show my note.
Your note is blank.
Interesting.
Then he's gonna look at his note.
Your note is not blank.
Okay.
Does Vinny share his note?
No, he's not sharing. He's just looking at it, and then he's gonna pocket it again.
I will look at my note.
It is blank. Jane will look at hers. Huh, it's blank. It's weird.
Alright, so. These are my initial conclusions. And, this is my conjuncture on a few things. Firstly, the crossbows, the hand crossbows, rather, that I saw everyone take out from the boxes were not magical, nor were there air, and they are inert at the moment. Also, neither were the crossbow bolts. So my conclusion is that when the magic went off, another person shot them. Presumably, either with one of those crossbows or from another one. I can tell you that when the magic went off, I did notice a flash of magic coming from all the boxes. So someone did something to them, presumably magic away the arrows, or bolts rather. How they did it, I am not sure.
What was the School of Magic, from what I saw from the Flash?
Good, conjuration.
Conjuration? Alright, I will relay that to everyone as well.
She will turn to Reggie. Your boss spoke not of who sent the boxes to us, but would you happen to know?
No, I don't deal with packages. At least not who sent them. I deal with what's in them. Make sure they're not trapped or anything like that. Fine.
She's just gonna deadpan as she looks at him.
They were crossbow bolts. People like giving gifts of weapons. It's freaking KO here. What do you want from me?
Just
You're still not off the hook here. One of us did it, or maybe someone else not in the house.
Okay.
That's right. Someone else in the house. We should search the place.
One moment, please. Does anyone here have access to clerical magic?
Yes.
yes.
I do.
Do you have access to a zone of truth?
Let me look at her sheet. Jane. Spells prepped.
Nope.
No, I don't, unfortunately.
As in, no, I do not have it prepared, or no, I do not have the ability to cast it.
I don't have it prepared.
I'm inciting that. True.
She seems to be telling the truth.
Alright.
William, you would not happen to have a scroll of it, would you? A good mage is always prepared.
He'll push up something that he thought his glasses were there, but he doesn't have them on him, so he's like, oh. Well. Sheet. He'll check his pouch, his other pouch. Afraid not, no, not a spell I normally need to prep. Or even one that I really even deal with. Don't really need to find the truth that often.
Well, we should start by gathering up the rest of whoever is left in this manor. We know there is the cook. I assume the cook has some prep hand assistance. I assume there are some maids as well as the waiters. She'll rattle on positions that she knows a mansion should have.
Oscar will speak up. Aye, yes. All the servants, we need to make sure that they're alright, and not the murderer, and the cook as well.
Sage, are we playing fucking Clue?
You are,
Is
yes.
this
We are.
game Clue?
That's why the music was at the
Why do you
start.
think I
Come
gave
on.
you a clue?
I want to talk to Wadsworth for a moment.
But you gave us the answer already. It was the crossbow bolt in the dining room.
I mean, you just need to find out who.
So Wadsworth is one that can control the lighting, right?
He has the ability to do so, yes.
Right. Wadsworth. For any reason, were you to turn off the lights, would I or Etheria or Vinny, three of us not being humans, would we for some reason not be able to see in the dark?
No, no, you'd still be able to see. You might even get some moonlight from outside. We have the windows there, so, you know. It's a little strange, actually.
Yes. Which leads me to believe that the darkness was not due to the lights going off. It was because someone casted a darkness spell.
There are no traces of magic in the room currently.
Perfect. Jane, you said you had potions, correct?
I deal in them, yes.
Do you have anything similar to a truth serum?
Afraid not. I have those back at my shop, though. I didn't think I'd, need anything like that. I have a potion of healing or two on me. No, just in case. I'll save those with me.
Unfortunately, that won't help the dear lord.
Indeed. Let me check.
What would be the fastest way to get cleric here? Clerical services. Discreetly.
She's going to make a medicine check on him. Quick.
Sage, is there gonna be a candygram?
I want to ask Thomas if he has any darkness scrolls on him.
Before I answer that, I'm going to answer with Wadsworth. Well, it'd be quite the time, fortunately. Due to the storm here, a lot of our guardsmen, our priests, and all that are quite occupied, keeping everything safe and sound. We're lucky to have Jane here, even. And then for Thomas, he'll answer it. A darkness scroll. No. I have a scroll of light and sunlight. I don't really like the dark.
Mm-hmm. One moment. What insight that?
He doesn't like the dark at all.
I mean, not having a darkness scroll.
Oh, yeah, he does not have a darkness scroll.
The
But
question
he is also
did he?
he's scared of
Not-
the dark.
The question is, did he, not does he?
You do not believe that he had a darkness scroll on him. You think that to even make one would give him chills.
Vincent would look over to Wadsworth and ask him, Wadsworth, exactly what is behind that wall over there? What room is behind there? There's a door over there. I don't necessarily. I would like to know what's behind that.
That would be the pantry. Well, first the antechamber to the pantry. You know, we gotta keep our presence up, so people don't just see a bunch of cupboards and whatnot when they bring food into here. But yes,
So it's an antechamber, and exactly who has access to that?
the servants and the guards here.
Servants and guards. Interesting.
Speaking of servants and guards, are we gonna start rounding those up?
Yes, I will start rounding them up.
Not without a person helping you. I suggest no one goes alone out here.
All right, good plan. That you there, Tim? Yes, sir. Let's go.
I will distinctly say that I am quite uncomfortable with anyone leaving at the moment.
Well,
But
do
if you think it is a wise idea, then go for it.
should Should we round them up, or shall we sit here and wait?
I think that anybody is in the building at the time is a suspect.
The door
in
will
the
open, Vinny.
room at the moment is immaterial. I think that because we understand that magic was involved, they didn't necessarily have to be present. And in fact, that may have been disadvantageous to that particular goal to be visibly seen before the act was done. Personally, I think it's better to grab everyone that was in the building and question them as opposed to trying to decipher it from the people that are currently here.
How is grabbing everyone who's in the building and questioning them different than gathering them up? I'm confused. I don't know.
Oh no, he didn't want anybody to leave the room, is what I understood.
Oh, yes, I do not want anyone to leave in case someone else gets attacked. Also, no offense to anyone, but it is quite suspicious.
I can escort Wadsworth if it's any consolation.
I would be comfortable with that, yeah.
As long as Tim's with me, then I'm happy with that.
Hey, Sage, can the daylight spell cut through darkness?
Yes.
So,
Is the daylight spell on the bard's spell list?
Probably.
I gotta look, because that's gonna influence my next part of RP.
yeah, that door opens, by the way, Benny. You see the curtain on the other side and the two shelves flanking.
It
the door
is
north
not.
and south.
Fuck, so I can't cast that even with the scroll?
Do we want him to go by himself? He's all by himself now.
Vinny.
What? I'm looking at the wall here. I'm trying to understand if anybody shot a crossbow bolt through the other side. Look, it's obvious it came from that direction. It's either those three people or the wall is solid. There's two answers here, and I'm just trying to discern which.
One moment. Just real quick.
Yeah, the wall's
Obviously, the wall looks solid, so I apologize for concerning you. Now I'm going to move to the other side.
Sage, there is something I want to do when you get a second.
Yes, good.
God damn it, my roll.
Well, basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Message on Etheria, and I'm going to tell her the content of the message I had. So you basically just give her what mine was.
Same thing.
Yep.
And you memorized it, right? So.
Yep.
Okay.
60 intelligence.
So that is what he tells you. Oh wait, that was Vincent's. Ignore that.
Hey, careful who you're giving information
That
to.
is what he tells you. Alright.
We're good at investigating, right? Easy.
Totally. All of your twos.
I know who the message came from, right?
Yeah.
With that,
Yeah, you know who the message came
and
from.
it's not sending, so I can't reply, right?
I believe you can.
Not sure.
Yes, let me real quick. Message 5e. Information.
Yes, they can.
Yeah, very good. That's faster than me. These guys are gonna mark their way over here. I'm just gonna move you as well. Is that fine, Store?
Yep, that's fine.
Take you down through the western wing, up through this door, kitchen.
I'm
By
gonna
the way,
hide the wall on the way.
the entire time that you're moving, you don't see a single servant or guard. And Wadsworth and Tim are getting a little unnerved by this. As you guys enter the kitchen, you would see the cook standing over this table, just kind of standing there.
Oh yeah, she is the murderer. Look at that picture. She did it.
Yeah, she's not the greatest picture. Yeah. Joel?
Just ignore the knife and the blood on the clothes.
Well, not even that. Look at the eyes. The way she's
Completely
looking at you from
They're
the
gonna
corner.
rush up to her. Zoel! They're gonna flip her around and there'll be a dagger stabbed
Yep.
directly in her chest.
That's what I expected.
Yep. Oh, that's not good. Oh, fuck.
Did one person just say, "Oh fuck"?
He did.
I think he's broken character.
Oh, man.
Well, he did just lose his employer.
Well,
Job.
might mean the others are innocent. Because, I don't know how they could have killed her while everyone was in the room. But that means we have a murderer on the loose here.
I'll investigate the body.
While you're doing that, you're rolling your rolls, what's going on back at the dining hall?
We were investigating to see if we found anything on the walls or through the portraits or anything like that.
You can give me an investigation check.
I had 9 and he had a 4.
Yeah, you guys find nothing. It's just solid stone. There's nothing that give any reason for the trajectory
Alright.
or anything.
Is
like
there a pen or pencil, maybe around like the books?
that. There would be, yes. You can find a quill pen in a vial of
yep.
ink.
Okay. I'll just take a piece of paper and write down what was on my note, just in case everything poofs.
Looking at your note, it is not legible anymore. It's back to being blank.
All right.
And let me look at some of your. Okay, yep, carry on. Fine. Yeah.
Sage, I am going to pull Thomas away for a moment. Wait, so how does casting spells if they're not on your spell list work?
If they're not on your spell list, and you're not a spellcaster, then you can only cast up to 2nd level spells from scrolls, and you need to make a DC 10 plus double the spell level Arcana check to cast it.
What if you are a spellcaster?
If you are a spellcaster, then I think it's just 10 plus the spell level. Let me check.
What spell level is daylight?
3rd.
3. Yep, 3.
I thought you said 30. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, it's totally 30. Yeah. Zell. She is cold. You think that she was killed around dinner time. Pretty much after the food was dropped down.
Sorry. Say again.
You think that she was murdered as soon as she got back to this area?
Mhm.
After delivering the food.
I see. Okay.
You also do not notice any strange markings on her. It doesn't look like she fought back. It looks like she just got shunked with a dagger.
If she was standing here the whole time, is dead?
Yeah.
She was standing dead?
She was leaning slightly. It looked like she was kind of working on the table when you guys came in from the back, but she is standing up. But as you kind of flipped her, or as Wazra flipped around, she just flopped to the floor dead.
Okay.
And back to Lytheria.
Yeah, Lytheria is going to pull Thomas aside, not far enough away to be like suspicious, but enough away to conduct business. She will kind of place her arm on his and smile at him. I was wondering if you might be able to donate that spell of daylight of yours to the cause. Regardless, I will make sure that when I return home, Thrang McNichols, the leader of the Mages Guild, and also my other, as he likes to call himself, knows of your helpfulness in this venture.
Really? Yeah, I can do that. Here you go. He'll pull out a scroll, seeing his throng one, shove onto his pack some more, another scroll. Yes, this one. I'll hand you the scroll. It's raggedy, but it looks like it would do the job.
She will smile and kiss him on the cheek.
He doesn't know
The
what to
kiss
say.
of death.
He doesn't know what to say. He's very confused right now. All right, back to Zell.
All right, I will voice my findings that she had presumably been murdered, or at least died, as soon as she got back. Whenever we were being served food, nobody else left the room, right?
Yep, only the servants and the cook. The servants are nowhere to be seen.
Interesting. All right,
Should let the others know.
I will. I'll pick up Zoel's body.
Very
And
Want me to shucky duck
Take
you
her
guys
with us.
back? Shucky duck you guys back.
there's nowhere else Wadsworth wants to go.
Seeing the empty place, he would be curious, but he wants to get you guys back. So there's murder on the loose, and he is a commoner. He is not a fighter.
Okay.
So he's like, yep, let's go back, please, let's go back.
Please, dear God, protect me. I do not want to get murdered. Thank you.
Indeed. He will rush you guys back to the dining hall.
Teovance, upon seeing a dead cook, will say, "Fuck."
Blaraster, you got my reply, right?
Yeah, got it.
Okay.
Gods damn it.
Looks like you found yourself quite the issue there, Zell. Is she all the way dead?
These people all rush towards that area. No one's to move. He is going to rush at a slower pace because he's still confused.
She will wait and make her way over.
What happened to her?
Dagger wounds, I guess.
Did you leave the dagger in her chest as you're carrying her?
Yes.
Oh dear
Alright.
gods, another one.
I don't tamper with
Well-
evidence.
There's a distinct possibility that Malcolm Black has orchestrated certain events to ensure that the party that was to pursue him would never start.
I'm in agreement. Another question becomes, how many people are involved?
Indeed.
What?
Indeed.
What other enemies could you say the good Lord had? She will ask Reggie.
Well, on the seedier side of town, plenty of, one of these merchants around here, especially those dealing in slaves, did not like him. The biggest threat would be Malkin Black. Hence why this whole operation was being set up.
Sage, can I remember my message?
What's your intelligence?
12.
Give me an intelligence check. Or do you look at the paper?
I mean, you already told me it was blank. I'll look at it again.
It is visible.
Oh.
I think it was Letheria's, and I think maybe Vinny's.
Yeah, you've
Those
noticed
still visible?
that they have been going blank and then not blank.
I will tell Blorasara or Zen my message. You can send it to him.
Right. Yeah, they've been going blank and then not blank due to where you're at in the room, which is a freebie for those who are really intelligent, which would be Blossor and a couple other. Yeah.
Is mine visible right now?
It is. Yes. Alright, let me go and send this. Your Etheria. Go, sent.
I still think mine was a pun based on my name.
I didn't mean to.
You just broke the fourth wall with it. His also makes a lot more sense than mine. Oh. As I'm sending you the message, I will point out the key word, the second to last word in the last sentence. Well, actually,
Yeah, but
yeah,
doesn't really help since, yeah.
Yeah, never mind. Because the last word in the third sentence. I'll still point them out. I mean, they are kind of keywords.
Okay. I'm going to set Zola's body to the side, and looking at my message, I'm going to slowly walk towards Marcus's body. Tell me as soon as it turns blank.
Right there.
Okay, I'll step back here.
It is visible.
All right.
Seeing what she is doing, I'll do the same thing. I'll hold my message out.
Visible? It's visible.
And
It is
support
blank.
again. Alright.
I'm gonna go.
With your intelligence, Azel,
Yep.
you believe that this is due to the lighting of this area. There's a visible ink, effectively, that is visible due to the light source coming from this chandelier. Or invisible. It's
Okay.
It's. Get the idea.
All right, I'm gonna walk a bit normal and continue looking and see when it goes off and on.
Right there. Just right between these two chandeliers. So.
Okay. So on and then off.
I should probably- Yeah, on and off.
Okay.
He's gonna go over here.
I'm gonna point out the chandeliers. It seems these magical lights are turning our missives visible and invisible as we get nearer.
Really? She'll look at her note. Huh. Well, you're right. Strange. She'll fold it back up and put her in her pocket. Or in her, purse.
Perhaps we should compare these notes. They are, after all, the first clue we were given.
Vinny looks at his note and he goes, although it's a neat trick, I don't necessarily understand the importance of this particular exercise.
Wadsworth.
Yes.
Who gave you these boxes and the notes? You said.
A courier.
And what did he look like?
Well, a small boy, simple clothing, newsboy cap, fanciful, decent hair. Gummy or anything like that.
Vinny will look him dead in the eyes and go, what type of shoes was he wearing?
Boots.
Boots. You legitimately witnessed this boy's shoes.
I don't know.
Okay, good to know. And he'll look at his compatriots and go, although Wadsworth is very effective at what his normal job is, I don't necessarily trust him to understand the difference between a legitimate and planted courier. A man who notices shoes generally notices the entirety of the person.
Jane would pull out her letter as per your request, Letheria, and show it to you. It is blank.
I, will she hand me her letter?
She does, yeah. She hands it to you.
I will take it under the chandelier.
Still blank.
It's blank wall underneath it. It's a visible wall away from it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was
Opposite.
blank. I thought it was visible in the light.
It's visible outside of the light.
My mistake. I'll step away then.
Still not visible.
Did your notes say... Was your notes visible when you first opened it?
Aye?
Do you recall what it said?
Intelligence real quick. Intelligence check. Read her note real quick, see if she says. Be careful. It is a lot of people not to trust around here.
And what about the rest of you? She'll look to Jane and Albert and Thomas.
They'll all
Like
pull out
another
their
one.
letters.
Well,
This is Albert speaking.
mine speaks of, well, this greedy one. The one that's honor bound. One shouldn't trust that one. When one's a coward. Oh, and, pay special heed to, let's see, I can't remember, special heed to the lost one. Yes, the lost one.
I'm gonna insight that just to make sure.
Repeat that for me.
Intelligence check
No.
real quick. Switch your intelligence bonus, Mr. Albert. That's one, not bad.
Let's see here. Greedy one, there's an honorable one, there's a coward, and, to pay special heed to the lost one. Yep.
And what was it, Jane or Mira that had the other one? Who said you were supposed to be careful about what?
I don't know what you're saying there, but my letter, she'll pull at hers. Look at her one. Well, my letter said to be careful. The one here wishes me dead. Now, I think this is obviously true, although I don't think it's anyone of you. As you point towards
Whose
that
letter is
book.
it? Is it Mira or
Mira.
Jane?
Yeah, Mira.
Mira.
So far, these three have spoken now. Yeah, she spoke first, then Albert, and then Mira. look at stir. Here we go. Well,
Sage, while this is happening, she is gonna pull out a parchment and ink and start writing.
Mine speaks that my books will not help here. The truth lies within. Find the hidden one.
All right.
She's gonna write. Just she's writing. She's scribbling as everyone's talking.
I want to take Thomas's message.
Alright. It is blank.
Then
As you pass by those who have detect magic activated is glowing with illusion magic.
Okay. What was glowing? The note?
The note is, yes.
yes.
What kind? Illusion?
Illusion.
You said?
What kind of illusion magic? Illusion.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Is just her note growing? His note glowing with illusion?
Everyone notes are glowing with illusion
Oh,
now
okay.
that you're not. Well, some of you are still under
Vaguely
light.
underneath.
Some of you are not underneath, so you can tell. Those that are not underneath the lamps are glowing with illusion magic, and when you put them under the lamps, they're not glowing at all.
I'm gonna handle theory of the notes that I have. I'm going to take one of the boxes, and then I'm gonna go out underneath the light.
The
Anything
box
happen?
still has a crossbow in it. The bolt is still gone. It looks like the crossbow has been fired.
Okay.
Yeah. No magic on them?
No magic on them.
Alright.
So, what about you? She'll say to Vinny and
Hover over
Yes.
my name.
Tio. Yeah, I was trying to find you.
Arthur Morgan.
There's a lot of people.
What about your notes?
Look out, my friend. All around you are foes. They will strike you, harm you, kill you.
Whose note was that?
Tio.
Vinny will respond. Mine was mostly strange. Just telling me, my friend, you understand the ways of the world. Coins ever clinking into your purse. None here are friends of yours. You know, more to come should the deed be done. Nothing really beyond. I don't understand it at all.
Sage, since they told me, can you send me theirs?
No.
Alright. He'll take the piece of paper, give it Lithria, and I'll type it up for
I can send that to you now.
Thank you. She would ask for Vinny's notes as well.
All right. I'm gonna type that up real quick, and then I'll send it to you.
Sage can just send it to me if
You can
You
type it up for her.
okay.
There's parts on the note that are not part of the note. They're out of character things, effectively.
Wait. One moment. Do all your notes have a small white spot on them?
Yes, it does have a small white spot.
Where precisely?
Over the words understand and thee on top.
I'm gonna,
Alright.
I'm gonna start right here. just because I don't want that to go out of control. That is purely coincidental because of the texture I used for the letter.
All right.
But I don't want to. We don't need a red herring in that regard.
Excellent.
Full of hope, my death.
I'm sitting here reading all the notes. I'm like reading the first letters of everything. I'm like what? Oh my god, say
What was the one on the heed? Heed the lost one? But the greedy one, honorable, coward, lost one. Say heed?
Pay special heed, yes.
Alright, so my conjecture is specifically greedy, honorable, coward, lost one. Taking us adventurers out of the equation. Refer to the other guests tasked here. So Mira, Jay, Tom, and our good friend Albert. No offense to you, Thomas, but you would be the coward.
No, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
No.
Which one?
I don't really want to get too personal, but I assume greedy is Mira.
A large assumption.
You do have significant financial backing, correct?
Well, it could have worked for either me or Jane here. Both have a decent amount of coin with us.
Let's
Albert, you were a respected knight, respected guard, correct?
Aye.
Honorable, easy.
But is he honor bound to his lord?
The question is where his honor and duty lies. I've met plenty of knights who have been honorable to certain distasteful, as you would say, ideals. Honor, I've found, is a particular ideal that is moldable to the situation.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Look here, I'm getting a little antsy. Can we go search for the killer already?
As he pulls out his giant halberd.
I want to kill something.
Oh,
We're
you
missing.
look. You
Not
think
one of
the
you guys.
killing
One of you
is
guys.
the answer to this particular scenario? Exactly. What are you looking for? Who do you think the killer is?
Not one of us in this room, so as long as we, search the house, we find someone who shouldn't be here, kill it. All's good as, could be.
Who shouldn't be here?
Give me investigation.
I don't know. The killer?
We are missing the lost one. If you count, 1 is greedy, 1 is honor bound, 1 is lost, 1 seeks their death, 1 is wrapped in lies, 1 is a coward, and 1 is obscured. That is. Oh wait, I don't think 1 seeks my death was its own. Oh no, it was. So that's 8, and we have. How
At
many
this
NPCs
point,
here? 2, 3.
everything will go dark again. As
Fuck.
the push play to the Requiem Dies Irae. Yeah. As all goes dark and you see nothing, you hear a loud
Does my magic sight detect magic?
it's a 30 or 60 foot range, right?
30.
Yeah, it does detect.
Where is that coming from?
Actually, it
General
would
dark-
detect conjuration because darkness spell on you guys.
Magic already. Yep.
But
Dark vision.
Daylight, please.
Darkness is transmutation.
oh, transmutation. Sorry. Yeah. But
Actually, wait. No, darkness is evocation. One more thing.
evocation. Darkness
Yeah.
spell goes off. You detect the evocation magic from it, as you guys cannot see. And as soon as the darkness fades,
How long does it last?
not long, about 6 seconds.
Sage, I am going to ready in action next time darkness happens to cast the daylight spell.
Very good. You can push play back to the investigation music, which is the steampunk. Ah, bloody hell! Why is this all happening? Is everyone all right? I'm fine. Aye, am I? Yeah, I'm good.
Well, I'm still
Wait a
okay.
minute.
At this point,
I'm gonna.
Wadsworth will flop down dead. A dagger in his back.
Oh!
Sage, is the body gone?
As you rush over to there, ignoring the flopping over Wadsworth, the body is gone.
Wadsworth. Okay, check to see why Wadsworth.
Yeah, me too. Cause of death.
The knife to his back?
Well, you think it might be the dagger, but you're not sure. You're
Oh,
not entirely
there's a dagger
sure.
there?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a dagger in his back.
Is there a dagger? Is there any magic coming around him?
I'll investigate him anyways.
There's the lingering magic from the darkness spell, but that's only magic you have. You believe the
Like-
dagger was thrown.
Okay.
It definitely wasn't something jammed in adjacent to him. It was thrown.
Okay, and where is the dagger placed exactly?
Right between the small of his back. Right in the center.
Okay.
area.
Alright, so since he was facing this way, it means the throw was from behind him. So does the angle match up with coming from this direction?
With an 18 around that area, yeah.
Okay. Alright. I'll say I believe someone came in here, grabbed the body, and threw a dagger at Wadsworth.
Yes, it would seem
Correct,
the body of our host.
I have a crazy idea.
Well, an
Hey.
idea of any kind seems to be welcome at the moment.
Also, intelligence check
Events
to
will lock the doors.
Okay.
intelligence check to know like exactly how much time had passed between the two darkness
Go ahead.
spells.
How long?
Intelligence check to see if he figures that out.
19.
About 20, 30 minutes.
Letheria will look to one of the guards, specifically to Tim, because he has a name. Would you please get Zoel's body and bring it over next to our friend? If bodies are disappearing, we may wish to keep an eye on them.
Aye. Over here. She's heavy. I got you.
Call me crazy, but the ink disappears underneath the light. Would it be such a crazy idea that it could hide other things?
Like what?
Perhaps our killer invisible.
He covered himself in invisible ink or whatever this ink is.
Holy shit, would that work, Sage?
Yeah, no.
Tevance will activate his guiding stone because he still wants to. And we'll start snuffing out the lights with the Druidcraft.
Very good.
And he'll do that to all the chandeliers.
The room goes dark, although there's still enough light to see okay, for humans, due to the outside lighting from the windows here.
Sage, as he's doing this,
And the
I would
fireplace.
start gathering everyone together, the NPCs. Like, get the fuck over in this little circle. Tim, why are you on the outside, Tim? You're the most important one.
And Greg, you named him.
I did name Greg, yes.
Well, I haven't talked to Greg, so I don't care about Greg. Zell, are you not going to come into the circle of protection while he's snuffing out the lights?
Okay, sure.
I am by far the tankiest one of us, so it's okay if I do this.
I was gonna say, notice how all the PCs are in the middle, but then Vinny had to go and screw that up.
I have a great sword ready.
Are you guys just gonna wait 30 minutes?
Well, after that's done, I'm gonna take up my scroll to see if I can read it.
You are able to read it, yes.
I'm
And
gonna
there-
take out Mira's scroll.
Mira?
Yeah, because remember her scroll had been blank regardless of the light?
Right, you are unable to read it.
Vinny is
blank,
going
or-
to...
It's blank.
Okay.
Vinny is going to search Wadsworth's body.
Alright. Investigation.
I'm just gonna search around the area to see if there's anything of note that we might have missed.
You would find a key. Likely a master key to most of the rooms in this house. But that's about it of interest.
Vinny would present the master key to the group. Well, unfortunately for Wadsworth, he did in fact have a master key to the entire area. So, should we need entry into any particular area, I say I'll keep this on me, but I want to let everyone know that I have it just in case.
I bet the vault's pretty safe.
What vault? What are you talking about?
You don't know that.
Yeah.
I believe I saw a pretty big door over here.
Let me look at your path. You did see a pretty large door. It was metal and pretty intricate. So that is something you would know, that there's a large, intricate door. Mira would speak up, though. I need to use the restroom. Can I get a guard, an escort?
Yes.
I can help you. Or
I'll go as
unless
well.
you want to. Well,
We can both go.
I would take your place. A lady is going after all.
yeah, I'll be a bit more comfortable with that. Yes.
Plus,
You wish to come
Mira
along, Jane?
is the only one whose notes say who a note says wants dead.
Jane would speak up. Yes. Safety numbers and all that, yeah.
So all the girls go to the bathroom.
I'm gonna just grab all you people and then find where the bathroom is in this giant freaking house. 'Cause there's so many bathrooms. Where's the...
Okay. I had to actually use the bathroom in real life for a moment, so
That's
I'm
good.
going to go quick AFK for a
I
minute.
want to focus on these people.
You didn't grab it. Okay.
Alright. Actually,
Would you like someone to stand inside with you, with their back turned, of course?
yes, please.
I will go in with her. I will leave the door, like, mostly closed, but still a smidgen open.
Slightly
and
ajar.
I will keep my back turned.
Very good. I'm doing right now. Jane's gonna be speaking up with you, unless everyone wants to do things in the dining hall while we're going over the stuff.
Teo Vance would just have asked Tom and Albert if they've worked with either Jane, Mira before, or what they know about.
Alright, let me go back to you guys real quick. No, never worked with them before. A couple of my boys purchased potions off of Jane, though. She's a shopkeep, decent potions. Let me see. Okay. As for Mira, I don't. A couple of my boys also guard her family, but I never worked for them.
So just touring around the room, there wasn't anything magical that I could see, though, right? Aside from everything I've seen already.
Yep, nothing magical.
Ugh. I really dislike this.
Let me copy this real quick.
Poking in here, I assume same.
Right, simple antechamber, rooms are common and all that, normal stuff. So, Zell, was it? Yes?
Mm-hmm.
What's it like? Mages Guild? I'm curious.
Well, it was just fine. Lots of books to read, lots of magic to study. You know, mage thing.
Yeah, well, makes sense, I guess.
It's out in the desert. It's pretty hot. Lots of sand.
Oh.
I'm tempted to go into Anakin. Like,
Indeed.
Okay.
I need to roll one more thing for you. We look at some other things real quick. There's a lot of side things going on right now. Oh man. It's your stuff. Pass it. Okay, there we go. Knowledge check achieved. One more thing to post to you.
Secret bathroom conversation.
Otherwise known as girl talk.
Indeed. Right, she would leave the restroom now.
Very important question for you, Sage.
oh yeah, there's quite a lot of money to be made from Mages Guild too.
Sorry, what? Oh, at the Mage Guild.
Yeah, I'm just making an
Yeah.
offhanded comment to Jane
As they come
about
out.
how there's a lot of money in the Mages Guild.
Do you have a detect magic active right now, Zell?
Yes.
You detect magic. From,
All right.
Mira.
I want to Arcana check it.
Go ahead. There is a bit of illusion magic going on there.
Hmm.
Leah will step out with her. Sorry, I was talking to Sean for a second.
All right. Your turn, Jane.
My turn?
You want to use the bathroom?
Ah, yes, please.
Would you like a
I-
escort in there as well?
Well, Leah would
yes.
offer to stand guard if so
Uh,
you could stay out here with Myra.
No, I'll go in. Do the same thing, but I will also cast a message at Etheria through the wall because I am able to do that.
yeah, look at something real quick before you do that.
All right. Now,
Carry on.
I thought the message was checking Zoel's body.
Alright, she has a couple of tools on her person, like a tool belt, but a little weird. More of like a blacksmith thing to have a tool belt, but she's a chef of tool belt. It's weird.
Wait. Are there any tools in it?
There are a couple knives and a couple spoons and whatnot.
Is she missing any knives in particular?
She is, yes.
Would the knives correspond to the ones used to murder both herself and Wadsworth?
Herself, yes. Wadsworth, no.
all right. So I cast a message on Etheria, going to the wall, and I relay the information that I detect illusion magic on Mira.
What is the limitation with what I can say back to you? 'Cause I know it's sending, it's 25 words. I'm not sure what I can include.
The target, and only the target, hears a message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear. It has no limitation. That's
Duration for 1 round, so whatever you could say in 1 round.
I guess so.
She would say... If she is covered in illusion magic, then perhaps she needs to be stripped of it. If it is an item, then perhaps it needs to be taken from her, disrobed, as it will.
Okay. The Etheria still has all the missives on it, right?
Yes, she does. Every one that was given to me.
Okay.
Well, I want to go back to the others then.
Well, perhaps we should wait for our counterparts. Although... Sorry, I totally lost my train of thought on that, because Zell moved, and I went, what? If you want to go back, I'll escort you.
Appreciate it, yes.
She would walk back with her.
Alright. Do wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey.
My inner devil just hugged you.
Alright, Jane would finish her business. Alright, shall we go back? Or do you need to use the restroom?
I'm good.
Alright. Trying to wibbly wobbly you guys up there. Alright, which one of you had detect magic still active? Theo. She's detecting his magic.
I do think...
Illusion?
Illusion, yes.
I do think, since we know here who could be the killers and who are not, that perhaps those of us under suspect are stripped of their gear. Modesty retained, of course.
I mean, don't really have any gear. I'm not giving up my weapons and armor. I don't have any weapons or armor either.
Vinny will speak up. I don't really understand exactly who is not under suspicion here. I mean, all we've had is 2 blackouts and 3 dead people. I mean...
About how long has it been since the last black?
So you guys took a bit of time just kind of sitting around protecting each other, so I'd say about 25 minutes.
Okay.
Sage... well... I'll tell you this privately. Also, I need you to answer the... Okay.
I will say out loud, it's been roughly 25 minutes since the last attack. I suspect another one will be happening soon, if at all.
Zell, may I speak with you a moment?
Mm-hmm.
She would walk just a few feet away. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. Of all the people here, you are perhaps the only one I trust to not be the murderer. I would like to work closely with you on this. Even our suspect, even the people who arrived with us are suspect. But as I've met you before, and as I know you, and, well, as I believe I know you and your intentions, as I said, I think my trust is not misplaced in you.
Well, I appreciate the vote of confidence.
She will nod, and she'll head back to the party.
Actually, before you go,
Whoop!
can you take out Mira's message?
Mira didn't give... Oh, the blank one, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take it out.
Is it still blank?
Yep.
Alright, can you hand it to me?
It does
Ethereum?
detect his magic, but you know.
I will hand it to her.
So it does?
It does, yes. It's illusion magic.
Okay.
All of them are losing magic, aren't they?
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to...
Was Mira the potion seller?
Mira, no,
No,
she's
I'll
the
change.
noble. That's Jane.
Mira's the carriage owner. The rich one. Alright, I'll also... Actually, before I go any further, because detect magic tells me what school it was, and my Arcana check, you told me it was illusion, so which is something that I would have already known. So did I not actually get anything out of that Arcana check?
You had a 21 Arcana
Yeah.
on the paper.
No, on Mira. Whenever I detected her illusion on her.
Let me look at the DC for that.
Thomas, what kind of spells, scrolls did you have again?
Most protective ones, mage armor, shield, well, offensive ones like scorching ray. You know.
And nothing like dispel magic.
Oh no. I'm not powerful enough to cast such magics. I keep the daylight as you know.
I understand.
You know, Zell, maybe a different source of light might be helpful if this one's different from the others. I'm sure there are candles as well as fire of that type in the kitchen. It might be worth a look. I know we have the fireplace here, but I'm thinking pinpoint light.
Okay. I'm gonna post this to you privately.
Alright.
Oh, I thought you meant me. I'm just
Oh, no,
waiting.
No, on Sora. This is 21.
Anyway, we should perhaps bring Albert with us as well, as he is so vocal about not wanting to give up his weapons. I don't want to take all the protection away from here, but I also don't want to contaminate the crime scene.
At that point, switch to this. You'd hear coming from somewhere in the manor's western wing. Oh, my head! Oh! Ugh. And then a crashing of something's a heavy shelf. It's not sure what, but something crashes to the western wing.
Alright. Vance will probably run up there.
Lotharia would stay, and she would bid Zell to stay as well, rather than go running into danger. And she would motion Albert over, as he's the one with the fucking weapons.
I could kill something if I go that way.
Was it coming from
Western
over
wing.
here?
So,
She will
over here.
Western wing.
Alright.
She will just smile at him and give him an almost commanding look to get the fuck over here.
New person. Fine. Fine.
I'm unsure if this is a bench.
Let me zoom out again.
Oh, okay, no, I see how.
Do you rush that way? Does anyone else rush?
Nope.
Alright.
Nope.
P.O. Vance, you would notice something. Stop right there.
Where is he? I don't know where. Oh, he's
Sorry. Remove object layer, I think, is what it's on. There's a door. It's open, revealing a secret tunnel.
Alright.
That's loud.
Alright, I'm going to investigate on the missive real quick. Believing there's there's an illusion. Well, knowing that there's an illusion.
Loud. Why is it so loud? There we go. Okay. Good.
Do I detect any magic around it?
The secret passage? No.
Any levers or buttons?
There is a lever on the other side. You need an investigation check to find the access point on this side. What was the investigation for, Zell?
Interacting with the message that has the illusion on it.
You interacted with it just fine. It's blank paper.
Okay, I'm trying to get around the usual wording for illusions is that if a creature discerns the illusion for what it is, the creature can see through the image.
Yeah. I'll post you the spell, because I'm pretty sure you guys don't really have a way to get past this spell, but that's what it is.
Yeah, does she like my idea of going to try to find a pinpoint source of light? I know a lot of invisible inks will show up under direct light, even if not, like, visibly, like, you can see the outline of the...
No,
You know what I'm trying to say?
Mira would follow suit, by the way, in your chase, Dio. She'd be somewhat behind you. You kind of
Wait, if she's gonna run, then I'm gonna run with her.
Alright,
Keep an eye on her.
very good.
I will follow Zell, because I like Zell.
As she gets to here, you would see this window shatter as a dagger is flown and flung directly into her chest. She drops down, seemingly dead.
I'm going to immediately crash through this window right here.
You would notice that there are bars in the window. It is possible, but you need a squeeze. It'd be difficult to get through them.
Alright, I'm going to instead back up into the door.
You have the master
Go.
key, so you're able to use it.
Go out the door.
I will have rushed and seen a dead body.
Indeed.
Do I see anything? Sorry, you checks on. Okay.
Lethira will run outside with you, of course. She will shut the door behind her, because I don't want anyone else stepping out and surprising us in the dark.
Oh, not
Okay.
yet.
Fuck!
Okay.
And
oh,
I'll
my son.
also cast guidance, which will drop detect magic.
Okay.
Huh.
During this entire thing, none of these characters have done anything interesting, have they?
They're kind of just huddled together, waiting to see what happens.
They're not interesting.
They're not.
Okay, just
Yeah.
double checking.
They're all dull. Not interesting at all.
Okay, what's your perception? 23. Right. Way off in the distance, over around this area.
Yep.
You can see a shadowy figure running and then turning the corner.
Lethira, I don't even know my character's name, will grab your arm in case you're thinking about running off into the darkness, chasing her. I don't know, it's a her. Look, the killer's always a girl, okay? It's either the butler or a girl.
Okay. Is this a window?
Let me point again. Yeah, that's a large stained glass window showing the interior of a chapel on the other side.
Stained glass, can't really see to that.
Keep thinking I have an at on me, but it's from the main Verum Discord, not from this one. It's added me, but it's added me yet.
She will try to take Zell back inside. I assume it's still pouring.
Oh yeah.
So, someone mind explaining what happened to, Eva? Aside from assassination.
All right, fine. I won't run off.
Also, found a trapdoor.
She will try to guide you back inside out of the rain.
Meanwhile, while you guys are searching there, you guys doing anything in here?
Wait.
And by
She's gonna
any,
say,
I mean Vinny.
sorry.
Doing anything, Vinny?
I mean, he's resting a hand on his club, and he's kind of keeping an eye on everybody, but at this point he realizes that stuff's probably going on, and he's just keeping an eye on everybody to make sure that everybody in this room is 100% not.
Yeah, they're... Albert and the guards are all standing ready, their halberds pointed, and obviously, like, yeah, I'm ready for a fight. Thomas is shaking, and Jane is just looking around, spooked.
Zell, we need to get you out of those wet clothes before you A, catch cold, or B, leave a trail showing the murderer exactly where you're going and where you are. You're not exactly inconspicuous at the moment. We should maybe perhaps ask Albert or Jane if they know of any spare clothes in this place and head back to the bathroom. Because really, you're just gonna drip water everywhere and give away where you are.
Yeah, we're not gonna go investigate the trapdoor. Alright, sounds fancy. Go ahead in the bathroom. Have your fun.
Look, I'm just trying to not have
He's
us
gone.
be trackable.
Alright.
Man, I
Well, I'll just
try to
get-
do something strategically good.
One
I'll
second.
just cast prestidigitation and dry myself. Snap of the fingers.
Look at something real quick. What's your bonus? There's your bonus.
It's at the end of the hallway, by the way. When you're done, doing your hair.
Fine.
One moment. Let me check something.
Hey, can I change what I said earlier? Because now I'm thinking about it, it doesn't make sense.
What did you say earlier that you want to change?
Instead of going to the kitchen, can I suggest we go to the lounge? Because I don't know why a kitchen would have candles. Like, I was kind of thinking, like, ambiance type of thing, but it's a working kitchen.
Yeah, that works.
So, it just kind of dawned on me how stupid that sounded. That, like, for a working kitchen. So, she would have in character suggested you go to the lounge, because I'm assuming we saw candles in there earlier.
Okay, yeah, it hits.
Okay. Da-da-da-da-da.
Is that damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did they go?
One second, actually. Okay.
All right. You would all hear a scream.
Not for me. I don't scream.
Nope. Scream.
Okay.
Wait, who screamed? You scream, we all scream for ice cream?
Perception for direction?
Western wing.
Oh, scream number 2. We gonna go there now.
Still.
I'm not sure if the map is active or not.
It is.
Wait, so she attacked me again?
So, hearing a scream, then he's going to point to the guards.
Wait. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, you're saying that. Okay, she brought me down, and then, or whoever brought me down, then they attacked me again.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm at 2.
And then they attack
Teovin,
you
you
again.
are not here.
Shush. Okay, I got attacked again, so I'm at 2 death saves.
Unfortunately,
Alright.
if you're attacked while adjacent, it's an automatic critical, which is 2 failed death, and then she attacks you again, which is 3 total.
Alright, I'm dead.
It is most unfortunate. And after the deed has been done, a scream would occur.
Well,
Oh,
This is
shit!
great.
A shadowy figure from outside can be seen, daggers in hand, staring directly at you, Tio.
I will shoot it with my bow.
Me.
Leah is going to dive behind, I assume this is a wall. So she's not inside of the windows.
Yeah, I mean, it's right here would be stand on, but not there.
In meantime, after hearing scream, then he's going to point to both guards. You and you, look after everyone that's in here. He's going to point to this guy, and he's going to say, you've got weapons and armor, follow me, we got...
Wait, why are you... Oh, because it came from the west. Who screamed? I'm still confused.
And I'm booking it towards... If I can still see it, I'm gonna keep on shooting. I'm not sure if you want perception or how fast you want me to travel.
Let's see. You can travel full speed, standard round per round.
Because I was
Let me give him his.
over here.
Roll me
Are we
initiative.
going to initiative?
Yeah, give me initiative. Actually, this is he's right there and all that. So. I get. Good. Okay. I don't know why you weren't added to the initiative, Tio. Let me add you real quick. I know you have at 11.05. Roll me initiative, Ren.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, very good. Now, for you people, you would notice a figure kind of stumbling around this hallway.
What? Which hallway? What?
Western.
I would beckon.
Yeah, you're still initiative.
Oh, whoops.
Alright. Starting of the
I didn't
round,
realize it had started yet.
Malcolm Black.
I'm not sure if my arrows got through or not.
And here is the combat music since you finally got into combat.
for what it matters, I do have sharpshooters, so I ignore anything but full cover.
Fix this real quick. Let's go down a bit 'cause it's really loud. All right. Alright. Malcolm Black has initiative. He is going to take like that. Alright, he is going to dash. There. 5 feet more. There we go. And then his bonus is going to step into the shadows and disappear. Where does he disappear to? There. Okay. He ran down this way and then stepped into the shadows around there. That's his action. Then go to Syria.
So he did what now? Sorry, can you repeat that?
He ran away and stepped into the shadows with his bonus action. Technically a teleport.
Oh, okay. I have a question for you. Sorry, kind of a rules question.
No worries.
I will actually delay. I will let Tio go first.
You have to
'cause-
choose specifically your action. You cannot delay your turn.
That is true.
Oh, then I will rush towards the figure which was over here.
It was way down here by the carriages.
Oh. Well then as I don't-
Ran like that and then poofed.
I'm gonna run towards the door then, because that's the only way I know how to get out of here.
Right.
I'm gonna not run into a potted plant.
Nailed it.
Just smashed right into that plant.
And then from there, we go to Tia Vance, unless you have a bonus action you can use.
No.
Fuck, I hate this guy. What's the light condition outside in terms of are there like lights on the side of the houses?
Oh yeah,
Are
the house
there
is
lights
well
on the
lit,
carriages
except
kind of thing?
for this room, which you guys took out the chandeliers, but it still has this fireplace light. So everything else is well lit. Sconces line the walkways, the interior is lined with various forms of arcane lighting. Well lit.
Can I do?
Oh.
Ugh.
Hey Sage, is this a door?
Let me go back to the map tools point.
This?
Yes, that is a door leading into
Oh.
a bedroom.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh wait, it leads into a bedroom?
Yep, there's a bedroom here. There's
It's all
a
connected.
lounge here, or sorry, study here.
And this is what, a window?
A giant glass,
giant stained glass
stained
window.
window. It's like a cathedral or church-ish.
Okay, I didn't realize that was a door. If she can... I can see... I'm just trying to figure out what direction I would have won. Whatever, I stand by my action.
Okay. Yes, in that case, Tio, you can continue.
Let's here. I'll move here. Ready my action to shoot at him if I see him coming out. Also, I'm not sure if my first two shot, if either of my first two shots hit, or if you counted them.
I did, but they 23. I should apply that to his HP real quick.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was. He would have also been grasping arrow, because I used it for him.
Yeah.
So he would have taken 10, and he would have been hit by it. So either he uses action to take off the root, or has his speed reduced and any movement takes an additional damage.
Very good then. He would use his action for the root. Instead of dashing the full 60, he would have only moved 30, and then he would have teleported. But he's a bit closer.
And he would have taken 10 damage from the shot at poison for what it matters.
Is that 12 though? That's 12 on the...
No, that's the...
Oh, that's
the
his
same
DC.
DC.
Okay, yep, 10 more.
Yep.
Okay.
So he actually has to meet the DC to break out.
Alright, damage applied. That's my...
I'm not sure if you did the athletics check to break out of the root, because it is your action to try to break free of it.
Yep. His bonus is pretty hot. So, acro for quad props, or you've props? You're an older token I have, so you might be quad. You're quad. Quad it is. All right. Spell check. Athletics, yes.
Yes.
Ooh.
So if he is going to move, he would have had 10 less, and he would have taken. Where do I have this? 7 extra damage.
Okay.
And he's obviously still brambled. And I'm just going to ready my action to shoot him if he appears.
You can give me a perception check to see if you notice him, because he wasn't able to get as far, so he doesn't automatically have super good cover. Okay, yeah, he's still hidden.
Yep.
He's close. You know that he's still in this courtyard now.
Yep.
Says he was.
Motion.
Yeah, you think he's around this.
He over here. He didn't get too far. I got him good.
Benny.
Well, Vinny, having not heard any of this, is going to dash to this point, having told this guy to follow him out, and the 2 guards to watch the people in there, and noticing people taking cover and people downed in the other area. What exactly is happening? What is going on? And he's looking directly at Letheria.
The killer struck again. We spotted him, but he went... I say he.
He's
I don't really
outside
know.
by the
Went
carriages.
outside.
He's outside
I got
by the
him, got
carriages,
him.
alright. So he's preparing to bust out the doors as soon as he gets to his next movement, but so far he's gone as far as he can go, and that's his turn.
Back to his initiative. I'm going to try to break out of that again. Check. Athletics. DC 12, right?
Right.
See if he has anything to save that. I don't think he does. Nope, he does not have that power. So he fails. He is going to continue moving though, so give me some more damage. 5. Okay. You get a glance of him running across the street and make him visible. He runs like this to there. But your ready would go off, although he might be out of range now, and you're not really.
I've got 600. I've got sharpshooter.
And you have sight on him though.
Probably not from this angle.
Yep, nope, you can't see him, so he's still invisible. Players. So he runs forward, you can hear the pattering of foot upon stone, and then disappear. As he uses Shadow Jaunt.
Where was he before you poofed? About.
He was about here.
Okay.
Whose turn is it?
It is now Etheria.
Heavens, I know there's a door to the west wing. Do you want to split up and go that way? And we can meet outside there since me and Vinny are closer to here? Or do you want to come with us? And you are the only one that knows the killer is outside and was hurt. So if you want to go west,
Me? Yeah. I'll probably try to go west, just because.
Alright, I assume me and Vinny are gonna go out, so we will meet you. Etheria will just point through the window at that carriage as if to say we'll meet you there. And she will double action. Come the fuck on. Spacebar. You can do it. Now she'll double action here.
Alright. Action to there. We then go to Tia Vance.
Can I see him from over here?
He is out of sight.
Alright. I'll probably go over here, I guess. And I'll be it.
From there, you see a figure. Yeah, make sure the stream's on that. Okay, there we go. Stumbling into this room. Did you get a view of the character art?
Yep, I saw Marcus.
No longer visible to players now. Okay. Alright. That was your full turn, I believe. So, Vinny.
You'll hear me say, "Why the fuck is Marcus over here? He's dead."
You can see he is a bit of blood trickling from the wound from his chest. Just a quick glance from your passive perception. But he is stumbling. He's obviously wounded, but barely alive.
Okay, would Vinny hear this at all from where he's at?
I mean, well, regardless, are you gonna leave Leah out in the rain, in the dark, alone?
Hell no, he's on his way out the door. He's dashing out and trying to make a perception check for where the danger is.
Right, you're going to do so.
15?
Yeah, it's rainy, it's dark, you can't really see much.
He'll glance back to Lethra and go, well, did you see where he went? And my accent entirely broke for a moment. Shit, how do I do Brooklyn again? Fuck. This is why I don't
you
drink
had
and
it pretty
play.
damn good.
This is why I don't drink and play, usually. Shit.
Okay.
How many daggers were in Zell? Did I notice while I was passing or looking?
There is one Mira, one in Zell.
One in each?
Yes.
That was a lot of damage for one dagger.
I mean, it's probably enhanced or magical or poisoned or something.
Yes.
It was not magical, no. Mira is magical, though.
Look, I don't understand where he went, but he's somewhere out here. People don't just fucking disappear, alright? So he's gotta be fucking somewhere, alright? We just gotta fucking find him,
He
alright?
moves again, and I'm going to make an athletics for him. There we go.
Yep.
Natural 20, that blip.
What the fuck? Get out of here, Malcolm! God
Alright,
damn
that
it,
was
Sage!
That was the break from my arrow. It was quite literally a thorn inside.
alright, I have to roll something real quick. After Malkin, doo-ba-doo. Da-da-da-da. Right. Two events. You would hear a scream. Let me roll something real quick. Your passive perception. 12?
Garbage.
Okay, yeah.
It's like 11.
You just hear the scream. And that is your action, so we're going to continue the events. Scream is from over here.
Ugh, fuck. This is difficult. From here, I'm assuming I can. Can I clearly see outside, or is it still? I can't because it's stained glass.
Make me a perception check. Might be able to see something. It's dark. You'd have disadvantage because of the night and the stained glass, but
You want me to do with disadvantage then?
it's just dark. Can't really see out there. Glass is protecting a lot of the view.
Don't really see anything from here. Christ.
As for down here, no, don't really notice anything down there.
I guess that's gonna be it for me.
All right. Vinny. Death saving throw.
Excuse me?
Did you not get the whisper?
What?
I
I was
whispered to
wondering
you.
why he didn't react. He whispered to you in map tools.
Oh, shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm gonna put you over here real quick. Plop down the actual token.
18?
That's a charisma save.
You rolled a 14, so it's fine. You have one success.
I mean, it's... I thought death saving... Is death saving throw just a d20? I'm sorry, I'm still
It is just a
somewhat
D20.
new to...
It's just
Okay, cool. I'm sorry, I'm still somewhat new to, like D&D in total, so sometimes...
The second scream, these people are gonna start running. 2 screams, little.
Is that Lithria? Wait, I didn't quite catch what happened.
Effectively, Lytheria has been doppelganged. This is a doppelganger.
Ah,
Sorry, guys.
Mm-hmm. It's most unfortunate. Alright, Malcolm Black.
I died first.
She did.
I died in the bathroom.
What?
Very, very sorry.
You would
I was
hear
asked.
a crashing of a window in the southern part of the Western Wing to events.
like over here?
Over here.
Oh.
Alright. You're on Dran effectively. So, 2 failed death saving throws, Vinny. This guy is ruthless. Oh my god.
Okay, so I just roll 2 d20s?
No, he just an auto fail. That's
Oh,
Well, I was hoping
so
Tio
I
would go next
pass, I
time.
pass 1 and then I auto-fail 1?
then you auto fail 2, because adjacent to you is a crit, and crits cause 2 death saving fails.
Okay, so I have 1 death saving throw left, correct?
No, you have 2 life.
So it's a best out of
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
So it's either you hit
Best out of
3,
5.
Mhm.
you hit
Okay.
either 3 successes or 3 fails. Getting hit while you're down gives you 2 auto fails.
Yep.
Okay.
So he can't even get back up because he's
He
just
can't.
Unless he rolls a 20 on
Uh,
this turn.
If you roll a 20, you get back up with 1 HP. And that is at the start of your turn, so you effectively get your entire turn.
Okay, so do I roll a d20 here?
No. You will soon, though.
It's not your turn.
The
Okay.
events. You would notice shapes from outside this window, but you would need a perception check to actually make things out. There's movement, effectively. Again,
Do you want me to roll again because disadvantage
Yeah.
or
Fucking shit, 2020. Yeah,
do I notice?
Lytheria just stabbed the shit out of Vinny.
fucking shooting it?
Alright. Good.
Resting arrow it.
Alright.
Takes another 6.
That's 11. Gee. Oh,
It's
sorry.
all magical for what it
Damage.
matters.
It-
Because my bow is magical.
You're seeing. Where's your poison? am I blind?
No, I just rolled it underneath.
Oh, okay. That's 7.
I need to make a proper macro. I need to adjust the macro to actually roll it.
Alright. Damage applied. And now I need save, or is just automatically grappled? Like
Automatically grappled.
Okay. So yeah, they're grappled, restrained, eating the power. Speed is reduced by 10 feet. Okay, that's what it is. Gotcha.
Yep.
Alright, and they have to make athletic checks to break free, otherwise take damage. Gotcha. Alright, anything else?
Fuck. Guess I'm going back over here. And that's it.
Alright. Vinny. Death saving throw.
Okay, alright. I've rolled really bad tonight. Please, come on, let's go. I'm gonna invoke the 7, please.
As a 7, I give you my blessing. God damn it!
Okay.
Damn it!
Unfortunate.
Do I get advantage because she's part of the 7 and she gave me her blessing? Please?
Rem. Remember your previous thing that you have.
Yeah,
Do you want to use that?
I can use that in this instance.
You want to give it to a friend?
You're asking me as a player, yes, not
I'm asking as a player.
Then yes, I will. I
You have
will give
advantage
over
on this
my
check.
research token. Bonus.
Sorry.
Her research token gave her advantage on one check of her choice. She's gifting it to you.
Ah.
Holy shit, thank you so much. Alright, let's go. Hopefully I don't roll like crap.
One
There we
success.
Alright, that's an 18. Oh boy.
Malcolm Black.
We're 2 for 2.
Let's see. Running. He runs to there, and then he's just get to there. Okay, he's fucked to be out of this combat. Iria / Drin, the friendly neighborhood doppelganger. Someone to kill, or being pretty freaking injured because I got shot with the thing that's slowing my movement.
Ruthless does not mean dumb.
Indeed. Well, I'm thinking he's going to run away, but I have to look at his tactics real quick. He might kill you anyways. I totally meant to do L, not KK. L. Reading. Okay, They are going to cast a spell. Full advantage with this. Didn't really need it. You would hear a door opening.
This door.
Likely. Very likely.
Did it move?
The door did move, yes.
No. Did the creature move? Because if it did, it takes damage, and if it has concentration.
Yep.
It needs to ignore the second
Just
one.
the 7.
It needs to do a concentration check if it's invisible.
It is invisibility, yes. So, concentration for my friendly neighborhood Drin. Mob saving throw. Passes.
Alright.
Alright, so he's still invisible, and he's still poked by your annoying arrow. Diavance.
Fuck. Do I see blood or anything on the ground from where it would be bleeding?
It's still in him, so I would say they're yeah. when you're over here, you saw blood leading up this way, but from your current angle, you
Yeah.
can't see any blood.
And then I will prepare an action to shoot if I see a trail of blood.
All right. Very good. Vinny, death saving throw. Success.
15.
You are stable.
Oh yeah!
So as long as she does not kill you, you're not dead.
Just fucking laying on the ground.
Alright, these guys are going to continue running. 60 to there. And dash to here.
Congrats.
Can I shout at them?
Oh, what's going on here? The hell
We've been
happened to
ambushed.
Vinny?
There's a doppelganger. It's invisible. Look for the blood on the floor. It's bleeding.
Alright, perception check for Vinny.
Don't
Or Reggie.
let it get you.
I'm going to give him advantage since it's literally pouring out blood right now. I don't think he's going to succeed, though. What's your bonus to perception, Mr.? +4.
Huh. I can see the blood trail going up this way, but I don't see the
If it
beast.
stops, that's where it is. It's invisible.
Right. Well, I'll attack it when it's my turn because I dashed. Okay, that's good. Good talk.
Careful.
Its turn. It's going to... on things... It saw this would come in. Yeah. Job to do, and it needs to not be here. Okay. I'm going to athletics to try to break off that arrow. What's your bonus to athletics, my friendly neighborhood Drin? +1. It's going to go well. No, he's taking some damage.
Would you like me to roll it?
Yep. 7. Damage applied, and give me a con save for him. Fails. He is visible. He would be moving as he did that, so your trigger would go off. He's kind of trying to get this way, sadly, what he was going to do. Because, fortunately for him, freaking this guy's over here.
Technically, that's 8. He would have taken an extra +1 because I forgot about my the food buff.
Yep.
So, plus another one from the other shot.
Another one. Other shot. Chew. Alright. Still has some tricks up his sleeve, so... that was one movement, an action to try to break. He does have his bonus action, which he is going to... going to dash with his bonus. And that is his full actions. Theo. You have this
Very
strange figure dressed in Letheria's clothing with just blank hollow eyes and no mouth. It's rushing towards you. Okay, that is another shot. That applying the +1 to it, or no?
Yeah, +1. I just haven't added my macro for it.
There you go. Damage applied. Continuing to rush at you. Okay.
I'll take a few steps back.
Alright. Vinny, you are unable to act, but you are stable. It's, sorry, the NPCs. Reggie...
Feels good, man.
Reggie. He is going to get his stat sheet. He is then going to see if he can reach it in one move. Nope. Unless he has an action. No, he doesn't. Sure. I'm gonna martial check this thing. It's his free check of the round. He's going to rush towards it with a dash. He is going to action surge to get another attack. That's a halberd attack upon him. 20.
That's a good hit.
Pretty good hit. 14 damage. You guys are still in combat. As he fells Drin. These guys are going to rush towards him. These two are going to rush out. And then 30 feet. Alright, Teovance. Creature seemingly has been slain.
I know there's still a lot that needs to be done.
Jane, do you have any healing potions?
I do, yes.
Can you heal my friend Vinny? He's outside. He might still be saved.
Of course. Get right on it.
Fuck.
That's his reaction.
Before you move, give me what's your passive insight?
Passive insight is 10.
She seems off.
Fuck.
Alright, carry on.
Am I actually gonna shoot her? Do I have to shoot her?
It's up to you.
I think Jane might be an imposter too.
I'm not an imposter, what are you talking about?
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go try and save Vinny.
Alright.
Can you maybe restrain her for a second?
The guards looking like they're on your side. Their passive insight is pretty hot. Vinny, you are still shoot. Their turn.
It's still just hanging out.
See, I'm gonna have to actually separate these people real quick, initiative-wise, because these people are... Yeah, so... Let's roll for group 1. Just gonna do a simple 20 for each team. D20 for left side, D20 for right side. Right side goes first. These both are imposters. Or, not imposters, but they're both enemies.
Yep.
Alright, Albert will stand in front of Jane.
Alright, I got these covered.
He's going to rush up to here and he's going to smack Greg. The Albert. +6. 21. I will smack into Greg. Roll your damage. Not 20. D10. 3. It's 3. 12. Damage applied. Right, and Jane, she is going to look at her spell list. She's going to step forward a bit. There. She's going to bane these 3. Sure. Save wise. Charisma save. Okay. Do.
I just heard Christmas save.
Alright, what's your DC, Missy? What's your DC? Alright. So, Tim and Reggie have failed. They are banned.
Yep.
And that is her action. We are then going to switch to Theria, the thing that's dead. Never mind, we're gonna Theovance. We're gonna use Theria as the party.
I'm shooting Jane.
Right?
Because she has a concentration spell active.
She does.
She will take 9. Assuming she doesn't shield.
Yeah, she's not a wizard. She'll take the 9. This bolt slams into her.
And she may make a concentration save.
Indeed.
She passes.
Indeed.
And I'm sad. I will move closer.
Alright.
Go ahead.
You're being marker for the friendly NPCs. They're gonna get their murder on. He's gonna attack Albert. 7, right, Mr. Reggie? Yes, you are. Sadly, that will miss. Friendly people down here will attack as well. One who doesn't have Bane, does have Bane, will hit. 13 max damage, nice. Albert slams into Albert. The enemies are going to fight. She's going to rush this way and dash. Theo.
I'm gonna shoot her again
Alright.
for 12.
Good. I got the boy. You take care of them. Aye.
She needs to do concentration.
Yep.
And that's gonna be the end of my turn.
Right. Bane drops. Friendly NPCs. They're gonna all attack Albert. Dupe. +6 for the other two. Dupe and Dupe. That's a crit. 2 hits. And +3. And then 1d10 +3. 20 damage to old Albert. Takes both the strikes, slamming into his breastplate. He still stands, however, as he is a hefty old veteran.
Ugh, that's all you got?
There we go.
Still dead.
Yeah, I know. It's just the enemy NPCs. I don't know.
Red.
All right, he's going to attack.
I love how one prestige is still in parentheses as like a marker of what Sage has done here.
Look, I'm still hoping I can maybe be brought back somehow. You guys win this. Don't hate me, oh Sealy. I don't know, man. Let me
I'm trying to make something happen, but I'm just, laying out in the rain, just kind of not bleeding out, but kind of also just laying on the cobblestones.
Use his
I
bonus
don't
action.
know.
He's going to second wind. Chakanmon, my friend. It's 2. Alright. And then for Jane, she's going to cast a spell upon you, Tio Vance. I think it's touch range, so let me make sure of that real quick. It is 30 foot. She's in range. 35. Okay, she'll move. She wants to move towards you anyway, so she'll move to there, and then she'll cast her spell. This is a con save for you.
Okay.
You pass. You feel your eyes begin to cloud as a blinding presence tries to take over, but you shake it away. And that is her turn. We then go to UT events.
I forgot I had an extra 5 feet of movement. Fuck. I'm not used to this. I'm gonna shoot her again. Ooh, that's bad.
Yeah, that'll miss, slamming into the statue behind her. Anything else?
That was a. No.
Okay. Friendly NPCs. They are going to attack Albert. Reggie, you're failing me. They're both hitting, so I'm just gonna... 19 more damage to friendly neighborhood Albert. They're just full-on wailing on him with their weapons. He is going to wail back. He's going to hit. 4. Greg is just being wailed on. She's going to dash forward some more. Gonna look at her spell list, see if she has any more blindness deafnesses left. She has 1 more. She's going to cast it upon you, so another con save. You pass. She is very sad. We then go to your turn.
Just shoot her again.
Alright.
Fuck you!
For not.
9 damage, as she has exactly 9 HP left. Brought down.
Ah,
That'll
fuck.
be it for me.
Guess it's my job now.
Not unless Reggie can stop you. And then the other. Once one hit.
I wish I had 3 attacks.
As he is slain by the last of the guards.
Are we still in initiative, or can I hurry the fuck up to my friend?
You are good to hurry the fuck up to your friend, as I need to go and find out what Malkin's doing.
You would find potions on his person.
I've got a potion myself, so I'll just dunk them all. Drink.
One is fine enough. You just wanna
I'll
use-
instruct the guards to check here. I heard noise and I saw who I think was Marcus. Just like wearily going about.
Alright.
do you want to use one of yours or one of my potion of healing?
I've got 4. How many do you have?
3.
I'll use one of mine.
Okay, so that's what, 2d4 plus 4?
Plus 2.
Plus what?
2d4 plus 2.
Well, that's 6, but I can do math. I can do math better than I can type.
I will advise you to drink some more, and I will personally give them to you if it means you don't die.
As he stands up, look, I'll be alright. And he'll cast Armor of Agathis at spell level 2.
The guards would return about a minute later, so you guys have about a minute.
I assume by that time you'll have drank more healing potions.
Alright, so he's gonna stand up and he's gonna down one of his own healing potions.
The guards would return with a woozy yet alive Marcus Toledo.
Hey, we need to check on the others. Obviously, one of them was a doppelganger, so we need to check on the bathroom. That's where she was last going, right?
Aye, I'll check the bathroom.
What of the?
You'll check it my fucking ass. I'm going myself.
Okay.
Did anyone see the sorcerer, the mage with the scrolls? Please don't go alone.
I forgot to have him move with you guys. Yeah,
I was
he,
kind of wondering what Thomas was doing, but I figured
I
maybe he
thought
was
I grabbed his
cowering.
token. Yeah.
Was he just a normal person?
Yeah, he would have been helping you guys.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Thankfully, we didn't need it.
Okay, so Vinny's going to the bathroom straight away because he knows that the person who was supposed to be helping him was not that person, and he got stabbed by them. So he's going to go try and figure out the last place he figured they would be,
All right.
which is the bathroom.
The bathroom is clean. There is a cabinet here. The doors are closed. There is a side table here. Doors are also closed.
Wait, he opens the door and he sees what? Like just a clean bathroom?
Yeah, same clean bathroom.
He's gonna try to look at stuff.
You're gonna open the cabinet.
Yep. He's looking for the cabinet, the
Opening
sink,
the cabinet.
like, basically.
This body will plop out.
Fuck.
All right. Checking for a pulse, anything, the ability to do anything here.
Give me a medicine check. She's dead. Yeah. You don't think there's anything you can do, Tio? For Vinny, even a revivify spell at this point would be too late, as it's been way past a minute.
God damn it.
This
Is
is
a
Malcolm
revivify
Black.
the only way to resurrect in Verum?
There's other ones, but they're higher level. You'd have to have a level 5 or a level 9 character, I believe. Get those ones.
Yeah, I
So
don't think anyone has
essentially
raised
no
that.
one in existence.
Yeah, you had a chance with Zell, but that chance went away once, combat ended. So
We know this Malcolm Black did this. We understand who this person is. We understand that they're involved in Cal.
Well, I shot an assassin that skulked in the shadows. I'm not quite sure who they were. I can give the description to the Lord of the House.
Do you really have to be so thick?
Look, I'm
Understand
saying
that the Lord was looking for Malcolm
it's
Black.
him. He's behind it, but whether or not it's him or just a hired assassin is a different story. We know it is from him. Whether or not it's directly or indirectly is the issue. But I'll pass on the information to the Lord of the House.
Vinny would basically stop what he's doing, look. Like, basically stop, stand, and look, and very intensely say, you understand that regardless of who is here and who did what, Malcolm Black is responsible for this act.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
This has to be avenged. There is no way that the Bazaar will let this stand.
I agree. Tailvance will attempt to pick up the poor elf. But as I do not have the token permission, I cannot move it.
I got you. Oop.
Assume we bring the rest of the dead friends. So, Marcus,
Ugh.
I thought I saw you die.
Luckily not.
Yeah, luckily for you.
It's poison bolt. They want to take my place. I was simply just poisoned. I'll fling the bolt towards you. DC 20 medicine check.
Fun. Better though.
Found myself bound over in the western wing.
Yeah, Vinny's gonna straight up insight check.
Go ahead. To be telling the truth.
Not knowing whether or not he told the truth, he's gonna get aggressive. Like between 5 and 10, he's not sure, and he's gonna get aggressive. How exactly am I supposed to understand whether or not this entire thing was a setup? And he's going to pull his club, and he's going to menace the Lord of the House. You invited us here. It was your house. You needed to understand what the situation was.
God.
I understand your anger. As you can see what I've been dealing with for the past couple of years. This Malcolm Black must be stopped for obvious reasons. Now then. Perhaps we can speak civilly about this. And I'll see if I can't do something to help your friends, but diamonds are rare these days.
I am going to haunt him, Sage.
Barely, fucking barely does he make that intelligence check. Otherwise, he was just gonna hit this guy in the face.
Indeed. I don't want to get false.
Alright.
He can't help you
He's-
unless someone
He's
else
still
like to
very,
gives it.
very fucking mad, but he almost hits this guy in the face.
Mhm.
And he makes that very fucking clear that he's angry as
Yeah,
shit.
these guards
at
are
the
standing by
situation.
just in case. Now then. Obviously, my operation I had planned needs to change. But Malcolm Black still needs to be stopped.
I think we can all agree on that.
And at least now we have some legitimate proof.
Teovance will give the description of the figure that he shot at.
Just going to frown as her dead body is considered proof.
Jesus Christ. At this point, Vinny is gonna. Fuck. I don't even know what Vin would do.
Teovance is very sad, and he'll probably drink heavily when he gets home. Very heavily.
By the way,
Vinny is absolutely going to, like, hit some shit with his club. Like, not people, but things. And make the fact known that he's very fucking unhappy with the situation.
I'm sorry that I couldn't do more.
No, it's not your fault. It's his, and he's menacingly going to point his club at the head of the house. You have to understand that everything that happened in your house is under your purview. This is your fault. This is on you.
I'm aware of that. Weighs on me, but can't let that detract from this situation here.
What do
Sage, can my corpse smack him?
What do you intend to do about this situation? What leverage do you intend to press against Malcolm Black? What do you intend to do?
I intend to gather those able and willing, those that are to be trusted, obviously those I previously thought were, failed, send an expeditionary force into his operation to take him down, once and for all.
I will gladly aid and assist in any way I can.
Well then.
Now, I don't know about you, but I really, really need fucking alcohol right now.
Right, well. Reliquary can provide you with that. Right, sir. Yep.
I need to not be in this fucking house. And Vinny is gonna start making his way towards the exit unless he's stopped.
Now you're free to go. Make sure that you're, well, yes, he's saying this to Tio. I'll send along what I can.
All right.
And to the
I'll be
family
in
of
touch.
those who've fallen.
I assume you'll get them to their respective factions.
Aye.
All right. Well,
I will point out, Sage, that while I am a member of Grasping Hand, Thomas does know who my significant other is, if that would prompt a message to him.
Yeah. Thomas would speak up. Well, I can help with that, Master Toledo. At least with Theria here. Good, and you can stay here and we can discuss that. But Sincere condolences, Master Forval.
Yeah. Uh, I'm sorry. Have a good night, God. It's- I just can't.
And from there, we're going to end tonight's session. A rather sad note, but
What the fuck, Sage? You brilliant motherfucker! God damn it!
I'm super sorry.
you guys put mission value into
One
this.
within and Lasora that I
Yeah.
couldn't save you guys.
I'm
I
so
should have
sorry. I'm
realized.
too stupid to have seen through this entire fucking thing. Like, based on my fucking information given, it was super obvious, but I feel so fucking bad I couldn't figure that.
Well, I'm gonna chalk that up to me being a good RPer and at least take the compliment.
Yeah, you
I
were.
mean-
You did perfect on that. Like, I had no idea what was happening until I was almost dead. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god.
By the way, if she got past you, she's going to take the form using her legendary action to instantly change shape in Marcus, kill him with a
Oh,
bonus
and kill
action,
him, yeah.
and then use her full action to make an illusion of her being stabbed by Malcolm Black. So that's why she was.
Yeah, I
trying to rush all the
imagine
way.
he dipped out after I got
Yeah.
the first few shots on him.
Yeah,
or
he dipped out.
first-
He is not being here. He does not have HP. So
Dude, Malcolm Black is such a fucking villain. Like, I love this villain. I'm so upset that I wasn't playing, like, RPing as Steven, because Steven would have, like, immediately known that nothing was as it seemed. And he would have immediately been like, everybody that's here is suspect. Like, I'm so upset, dude.
I suspected everyone, but I didn't expect like the doppelganger on.
I mean,
I didn't
I-
realize it.
oh my god. I wouldn't have expected the doppelgangers, but I would have at least been suspicious if I had made any of my checks or had been playing as my previous character who had had experience with Malcolm Black. Like, oh my god. I couldn't do it because I failed the shit out of every history check that I made for Malcolm Black. Like, in every way I possibly could. Because I knew about the character, but I couldn't break character and tell you guys. I'm so sorry.
I am going to end the stream here. So thank you all for showing up to watch and all that. If you had a good time, I'm going to go and